12 of Tomb of Annihilation. Last session, the party met a dragon, got her a new lair in a volcano, turned out to be a lair of another dragon, so now they're gonna fight.
For initiative.
Yep, roll for initiative, everyone.
I wish to pet the dragon.
Like I sat down.
That's what really started this all. People was like, I want to pet the dragon. The dragon was like, excuse me, you what? And the rest of us were like,
I summoned my pickaxe above its head.
Yeah.
So and I just want for everybody to know.
Me and Ina all immediately put as much space as possible between us and Sipa as he said, I want to pet the dragon. And the dragon was like, excuse me, you what?
I want it to be known to everybody that when I first got on Foundry today, before anybody else other than John got on, the first thing I said was, "Oh yeah, that's right. We were about to die." That's
It won't be that bad. Right?
We're right there.
Nah, we got this.
All right.
I'm gonna get that pet.
We will start combat. Narquil, you're actually up first.
Oh, good God! I was
So many
trying to
seats.
get other things taken care of first because I thought I'd have time. The healer should never go first.
You're the one that rolled an 18.
That's on you.
Just go right away.
We're all gonna die, guys. The healer rolled first. Go ahead and roll your new characters while I figure out what the hell I'm gonna do.
You already have the spiritual weapon summoned, so go ahead and start with that. Just give it a good old whack.
Yeah. I just need to remember what the frickin' frackety frick the spiritual weapon. There it is.
D20 plus your spell attack modifier.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. Probably helps to type roll or R or something.
R, you know.
No, I can't.
There we go. It's been a minute.
It's been a week.
18. Yep, that hits.
Oh, good. Nice, and I'm gonna. Oh, good. I just realized, look in the corner initiative there. I just realized that the dragon's going immediately next, so I'm gonna make sure she's nice and pissed off at me.
It's the lizard man that was like, I want to pet the dragon. Who I am unfortunately relatively near.
You are unfortunately close.
I was just like, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do my thing, and oh my God, I realized the dragon is immediately next. There's no way this can end well. I will not cast that now, but
I mean, you can always move up and beat it with a stick, so that I have flanking when I move up and beat it with a stick.
I don't want to get close to the dragon yet.
Oh, fair.
So I will cast.
Oh, you know what? Do I just want to go with support mode?
Screw it. I will cast Sacred Flame for now.
Okay. That's a dirty 20, so that's a succeed.
All right. Well, there's that.
All right.
Oh,
do you want to move at all?
You know what? 1, 2, 3. That's 15. 20, 21, or 25, 30. Okay. Preferably put myself between. Preferably trying to make sure I'm somewhere closer to the other dragon.
As you get closer, by the way, you notice both dragons are somewhat radiating heat.
Yep. Point is I want to see if I
Oh.
can't subtly make Tinder focus on the other dragon instead of me. I don't think it'll work, but there was an attempt. So how much damage am I taking?
I mean, you know what's about to happen now, right?
I do.
Fire breath.
Oh wait,
Goodbye,
actually,
brother.
that wouldn't be very useful
It's
for her
nice knowing
because
you.
actually she's smarter not she's smart enough not to fire breath a fire dragon. Why did? All right, she is going to move to here. She's gonna make a bite attack against Narquil.
She's got reach.
Yes, bite attacks have reach. Oh dear goodness.
She got that long neck. Perfect for petting.
Okay, she rolled like crap. That's a miss.
Oh.
We're trying to pet this dragon that's trying to kill us.
So as
Yes.
my life flashes before my eyes, as she somehow completely misses biting me by like 5 inches.
And she's gonna make 2 claw attacks against Vivari.
It is a show of dominance, don't you know?
One of them is going to
The dragon?
hit,
Oh,
which means Vivari is now grappled.
oh, good.
Where's the grappled one in here? There it is. No, not prone. Grappled.
Listen, I know I'm supposed to be a good guy, help everybody, that sort of thing, but hey, better him than me. Ugh.
Okay. Alrighty. Enedge, it is your turn now.
Righty. And so you said my range doesn't matter anymore, right? Or does it?
Your range with all spells that are not self or touch is now 320 feet.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Ice spike.
Ice Spike. That's a dex save, yes?
Yep.
Alrighty. That's a succeed.
Oh, okay. Still half, right?
Still, I mean, I think Ice Spike is a little weird. It like takes just the cold damage.
Yeah, target takes only cold damage. So just 148?
Yeah,
No.
Just 4d8.
No, 4.
4d8 cold damage. Alrighty. Not bad. Anything
Okay.
else?
Nope. But I am trying to. Okay, flump time. My flumps, I don't think can go. Well,
You can have it move.
yeah, but it won't
Okay.
go anywhere. It'll just move.
Okay.
Okay, so speed or 30 feet. Okay. Okay, little guy.
Yeah.
That was on. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Argum.
Okay, Mark the dragon.
Alrighty. Which one?
Oh well, the hostile one, obviously, the red one. And
Preferably the
Remember,
one we're
it's when you attack that you learn things.
yeah, and then I'm a shoot it instead.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Let's not learn its AC.
Her AC is 18.
18. Okay.
Sorry. I just imagined it's like I marked the dragon. Which one? Well, it looks like we're fighting 2 dragons now.
Okay. And then I'm a move. Well, okay, so go 15 and then 15.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, I know. I was reading something. Sipa.
That's fine. I wasn't sure if you heard me.
Alright. Oh. Okay.
What
yes,
size are you going to
I
be?
do. Obviously, I am going to choose with the. Okay, huge +2 is.
Huge +2 is Titanic.
As I will be Titanic size. As I was it action, Redwood expansion, bonus action, turn into a
Oh, good
dire
God.
constrictor snake.
Okay. All right. It is now Vivari's turn. Um,
Does petting something count as an object interaction?
no, that would be just like a grapple attempt,
Oh,
I guess.
okay then.
Oh, I have
Um,
a quick question. Is either dragon terrified that there's now a snake that's like 5 times bigger than they are?
Vivari
Bigger
is
than both of them combined.
Vivari is slightly concerned.
The
Tinder
dragon is
is
looking
a
the other direction.
red dragon, so she kind of doesn't care.
Mm. Uh,
She thinks she can beat it because she's a red dragon. Um, Vivari is going to. Vivari is going to start talking. You know,
oh,
seeing a giant snake like that, it reminds me of this one story I heard once about a snake that'll eat the sun or something. I think there's some snake people in a city near here that actually worship that snake. And he just starts talking about rumors that he's heard.
Lore, yeah, lore moment.
All right, Narquil.
Cool.
That's an action that brass dragons can take, by the way. They can take an action to start telling a story.
To which all I can say is, cool. Uh,
Basically, they give themselves sanctuary while it's active. And
cool.
then
Oh,
if someone does successfully smack them, they get to use their breath weapon as a reaction.
Spirit Guardians, she's got to make a wisdom save.
Okay. Let me
And
put.
I make it that all friendly.
Yeah, I know. You don't have to
Yeah,
specify that.
I will. All my friendly friends are
Okay.
not. That is way too big.
It
Or
is.
wait, let me
What's
double
the
check.
check the radius
I'm
on it?
pretty sure it was a fifth. Oh, it was a 15-foot radius. Never
Okay,
mind.
so
Sorry, I thought it was 15 feet diameter for some reason.
no, that is a 30-foot radius. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's a yeah.
let me put
It's
the actual
it's a
size in there.
15-foot radius. So
There you go.
there we go.
Okay, wisdom save. Red dragon is that. That is a dirty 20 again, so it's a success.
Oh, come on. Fine. Well, she still has to. Well, she still has to take some of this. Some of this.
some of
So,
these.
some of that.
Half of that.
Yeah. She still has to take some of it. and also she's got to take.
Wait a second. That's just 3 plus 8. That's what you.
yeah, I was like, did you meant to write D8?
I believe so. Yes.
Like 3 TA?
Like that.
There you go.
Okay. Half of that.
To be better.
7
But
damage.
thank you for the clarification. My mind is completely shot. Uh,
Um,
speaking of shot, I'm gonna
attack.
try for one of these. That's a dirty 20.
I'm gonna use the reaction and give you an extra D8.
An extra D8 for my
Bless you.
damage.
Yes, indeed.
All right, I'll just roll that separately.
Okay.
There we go. That's
Um,
total of 15.
as you after the spiritual weapon smacks her, she stares at you and emits a low growl, and the lava to the left of you spouts up. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, good. Goody. Good. 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 Cool. 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 Cool.
See, I don't think there's
Cool.
anything I can
Cool.
do to help
Cool.
you on
Cool.
this, my
Cool.
friend.
Cool. 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 Cool.
Okay. You take 5 fire damage, so make a concentration saving throw. That's a con save.
Cool. 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 Cool.
No, it's definitely not cool. It's very hot. That's the problem.
Cool.
Yep,
Ha!
you definitely maintain concentration. However, you are now on fire.
Oh, cool.
Um,
How much damage did I take?
5.
All right.
On your turn, you can use an action to douse the fire. If you don't, you'll take another D10 of fire damage.
My whole action, and that would be my whole turn, wouldn't it?
That would be your action. You
Just
could
not-
still use your bonus action to do the thing, and also spiritual weapons. Not spiritual weapons. Spirit guardians is passive, so
Oh yeah. Never
you,
mind. I'm
you
good.
just wouldn't be able to cast like sacred flame or something. Anyways,
Or cold.
yeah, it is now Tinder's turn. Let's see here. Yes. Argam and Sipa, make me dexterity saving throws.
Ah.
Oh.
Do I have proficiency with those?
Deck save. Oh no! Oh no! See, you have stood one square to the left. This is going to hurt.
Doing 1d20 plus. Do I use the snakes or mine's dex save?
Use your dexterity.
Oh,
I mean, not
alright.
your dexterity. Use the snake's dexterity. Sorry,
Oh,
sorry.
okay. Well, it's that minus 1, so it's 16.
All right, both of you fail.
Yeah, because I was like, oh no.
So this is gonna hurt, obviously.
Yeah.
You both take 51 fire damage.
Oh no!
Alright,
Does someone have spare the dying? I'm at 0.
hold up.
And also you are both on fire now.
This is why I put myself within fireball formation of something immune to fire.
Alright, goodbye. So, okay.
You do
I
need to
gotta
make
look
a.
at the rules because this is like the first time that I've gotten out of
How much health?
of
How much health does the snake have?
the snake has 40 health.
Okay, so you're out of snake form, obviously, and you take
Yes.
an additional 11
11.
damage.
Right.
And you need to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on Redwood expansion.
Use 1d20 plus.
Oh, that was anticlimactic, Sipa.
Good reason. I was going to say,
Ooh,
I'm down.
that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ouch.
I don't know what just happened in the last 30 seconds because my phone was being.
Sipa dropped concentration.
He
Oh.
rolled a nat 1 on his concentration.
Is Pika still conscious though?
Yeah, he's fine.
Well, that's better than I am. Yeah, no. That's exact
You got
damage.
bigger, just get smaller.
Oh,
Yeah.
that dealt exact damage to you?
Yes, I had 51 hit points,
Actually, you're not.
and I'm down at 0.
And also, you're on fire, which means you're gonna auto fail a death save every time.
Unless
Unless someone puts you out.
something. Yeah, and I say Inej because that's the only time between now and.
Anyways, that was
Painful.
Tinder's turn.
Okay.
Inej.
Alrighty, so I am gonna
dying.
Misty Step. Let's see if I can go over there though first. I cannot Misty Step all the way to him.
Nope.
You can Misty Step and move though. Oh wait, never mind.
That's
yeah,
true.
Misty Step is only. What's the range on Misty Step?
30 feet.
Okay, yeah, you can't get all the way.
but I will try.
You can get to there.
Yeah.
Do you have like spare the dying? Does
No.
Narc will have spare the dying?
Narquil does have spare the dying.
Okay.
I do,
It can
but that's
trip.
touch.
Yeah, it's a touch range spell.
Oh, touch.
Yep.
And then I'm
That
gonna
is unfortunate.
Okay,
give-
and so
Yeah.
that was just a bonus
That was
action.
just
So
your
now I'm going to
Yeah,
ice spike again.
All right, I'm gonna put this icon on Tinder to indicate that she does not currently have her breath weapon.
All right.
Lovely.
Ice spike again.
Mhm.
Fail.
Oh, bet. So
Oh,
that's
oops,
two.
I get myself up. I'll deal with it later.
Wait a second. In theory, could one of them feed me one of my own rations, or
Yes.
would that not work?
Yes,
I'm
you
not
could.
Oh, okay.
Just like forcibly shove it in your mouth.
Eat your own food, dang it!
Okay, Inej.
48 plus 48.
Okay,
Let's go.
Inej, it's gonna be up to you. I'm kind of trapped between. I kind of got two dragons between me and the guy who needs to be healed.
I think that's just a
Also
you
on
problem.
On the positive side, Tinder is bloodied.
Yay!
Yeah. That's
Um,
a good thing.
Narquil. Not Narquil. Argum.
I am not.
Okay,
I'm currently very much alive.
Yeah.
yeah,
So roll a death saving throw as a G as a slash
Yeah.
GR.
D20. We don't add anything for death save, so
Oh wait, no, you don't. No, you don't. You don't auto fail one because you're because it's not an attack. You are on fire, but it's not an attack, so you don't. Yeah. If the fire was like another attack, then yeah, but no, you don't auto fail because you're on fire.
okay, that's good.
All right, Sipa. It is Sipa. First of all, you take. Wait, never mind. First of all, are you going to use your action to put yourself out?
Wait, how am I on fire?
Because
I don't wear any clothes.
you got hit by the fire breath.
Right. But I don't have any clothes.
You are on fire. Flesh burns.
Your fat is
Also,
Scales
flammable.
burn.
it's magical fire. So
Oh yeah, magical fire.
because dragon breath
It do
weapon.
be like that. It do be like that.
Also, I've always imagined red dragon breath as being more like lava breath.
All right.
I imagined it as being kind of like napalm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like it
Magical napalm.
it kind of sticks to you and keeps burning.
Well, how much damage did you take from using it? Was it from taking fire damage?
It would deal a D10 of fire damage to you.
Oh, okay. All right. That's not terrible. No.
Okay, you take 10 you take 10 fire damage.
All
Right. Max fire damage. Gonna mark that. 10. Gosh, freaking dang it. Puts me at freaking 0. So I'd be at. There we go. Fixed. Uh, bonus action. I will use the funny weapon. I will use the Eye of the Sora ability
Okay.
to expend one charge of it and create a vortex of water around me.
Okay. I have the storm.
Action. Yes. The action. I charge forth and I stab it. Well, I stab Tinder with with the trident.
With Stormbringer, and remember that Stormbringer is a +1 weapon, so
Yes.
I'll do Ice Shield for Eye of the Storm.
So rolling 1d20 plus proficiency modifiers 3, 7, 8.
And you are flanking, so you get advantage.
Oh. Nope.
Yep, that does hit.
Right. Okay. Trident damage is a D.
Are you using it with one hand or two hands?
This is more cinematic. 2 hands.
Okay, so that'll be a D10 plus your strength modifier +1.
Go rolling 1d10 plus 5. 8.
All right. It is now going to be Vivari's turn. He is going to
This can only end well.
Don't jinx it.
He is going to move over to here. And in the oh wait, no, he can't move. He's grappled.
He's stuck.
First of all, here. Yeah, okay. He breathes out a cone of pinkish gas. And that washes over Argum.
Okay.
And Argum, you yeah. You regain 24 hit points, and
Ooh.
you are no longer on fire, but you are unconscious
Okay.
because he just basically put you to sleep.
Fun.
Oh.
Okay.
As
Let's
brass
see.
dragons have sleep breath.
Ah,
There we go. No, dang it.
And I need to put a marker on him to show that he doesn't have his breath weapon. You will wake up if someone uses an action to wake you. So.
Okay.
And also you can make a con save on your turn to see if you wake up.
a sweet
Okay.
sleepy boy.
All right. Anyways, Narquil, your turn.
All right.
Oh wait, first, are you going to use your action to put yourself out?
First of all, I'm on fire. I don't want that.
Okay. You do not take fire damage then.
None of that, please. So, and while that's happening, one of these attacks from my fancy. Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
However, she still takes the spirit guardian's damage.
Yep.
Half damage.
All right. Let me just double check what the damage was.
3d8.
It was that. All right. There we go. There we go.
Okay, 7
Just
more
some of that.
damage. All right. Anything else?
Nope. That's everything I can do.
Okay. It is her turn now. First of all, she's going to try and bite Sipa, so she'll have disadvantage on that attack roll because Eye of the Storm.
Yep.
That's still a 21 to hit.
I.
All right. You take a total of 25 damage.
All right.
That's a mixture of fire and piercing. And then she is going to make one claw attack against Vivari. That is not
Probably
going to
screaming
hit.
something along the lines of "Shut up."
She is currently screaming something that in Draconic that you recognize as basically a slur for brass dragons.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh, and one of those was a nat 20.
Bronzy boy.
Oh God. I just thought of what that might have been, but then my brain immediately also recognized that that would end up being a real world slur too.
Okay.
And I'm like, no, oh
Yeah,
god, no, put that
don't say
away.
it.
I'm not
Um,
gonna.
and
I want
then
that to be buried.
roll to see if she gets her breath weapon back. She does not.
That's good.
Oh wait, I forgot she has to make a save to see if she even hits Vivari with the because he's telling a story. Oh wait, no, end of
Mm-hmm.
the next turn. Never mind, he's not telling a story anymore. He was
Oh,
telling a
okay.
story, but he didn't use his action to keep telling the story. Okay, Ened, your turn.
I am going to scooch up again to Arkham
Scooch him.
and put him out.
Well,
Put
you need
wake
to
him.
wake me up. I'm
Oh, he's
out,
not.
Yeah.
but
He's not on fire anymore.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Good
just
boy.
unconscious,
You
but
can use
alive.
you could use an action to wake him up though.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to wake him up, just like
Okay.
shake him.
I'm alive, guys. No, no.
Hey, look at that! And with no help from the healer. Because the healer's over here trying not to be on fire and trying not to get in between two dragons. I am in the
That
worst
makes sense.
possible
His
position to be a
brains and
healer.
it's like that hurts.
My flump is going to move that much.
Alrighty. Argum, your turn.
Okay. Let me check one thing. MH. Oh. Darn, I can't use that unless I get a crit or reduce creature to 0. I was gonna be like, okay, I don't like this dragon, so rampage, but nope, nope.
Nope.
Well, bonus action mark,
Okay.
and you know what? Do I want to risk it? Nah, never mind. I was gonna be like, do I want to run up and think? But I was like, you know what? I don't want to risk it. So we're
How's
going
the
to run.
dragon looking?
Not great.
We're gonna run over there and shoot it.
Alright.
Boop. Oof. Nope.
Yeah, no.
That was almost a crit. Why couldn't it have been a crit? Why? Anyways, that's it.
Alright. Sipa, first of all, are you gonna put yourself out?
Yeah, I'll put myself out.
Okay. However, oh yeah, you're not under the effect. Yeah, I'll put the fire off. However, you feel the heat radiating off of Tinder. You take 9 fire damage for starting your turn
Yay.
within 5 feet of her.
And see, that is why I didn't want to go over to melee rage.
False. Zero, 9 fire damage. No. Oh, good. This brings me to 0 again.
Would you like to use your bonus action to do anything?
Yeah, we're gonna transform into it again. Let's just choose an Allosaurus.
What
So
size is
that is
Allosaurus?
large.
Okay.
Large and in charge.
Just put your large sized one in there. There we go. Alright, moving on to Vivari's turn. He is going to attack Tinder. Bite attack, which he gets flanking with. That does hit. And then 2 claw attacks, which have the same. Ooh, one of those is a nat 20.
Ooh.
Okay, he just rolled a double nat 20 on one of his claw attacks.
Ooh.
Alright, all of his attacks hit. He is apparently enraged from being called a slur.
Well, that adds
Sure.
up to the story. Or does he not have the I wasn't finished yet?
No, he wasn't
Ability.
telling a story at the time.
It's like, oh boy.
Rolled those dice.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah, it is a lot of dice.
49. Oh dear.
Let's see here. And she is also grappled by him now because that's a feature of Dragon Claw attacks.
Nice.
And that is
They're
Vivari's
grappling each.
turn.
They.
Narquil.
I. I just want to say. I just want to say that since they're grappling each other, aw, they're snuggling.
They are clearly not. Oh wait, I have to roll to see if Vivari gets his breath weapon back. Not that it really matters, but we'll see. Nope.
Uh, aw, they're cuddling.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
the kind of like death.
So
Go.
Joey, I'm going to roll the save for
Yeah.
Spirit Guardians. She did succeed. Go
All
ahead
right.
and roll both damage results.
Yep. That's what I'm gonna do.
Um. Okay. Okay.
What the?
So that's good
Okay.
damage. And then the spirit weapon as well.
Yep. Looks like it got kicked out of my backlog.
Oh, okay.
All
Okay.
right. And
Yeah,
Oh,
she
I'm
was.
gonna use reaction to give him a
You
bonus
don't
D8.
need to. She was at 1.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. I'll do it anyways. I'm pissed off.
I
And
mean, I was.
because damage was dealt by a spell, it can't be dealt non-lethally.
Yep.
So
Bonk.
she is dead.
Yeah.
Vivari
Um.
lets go and starts. You can hear him. You can hear him panting.
Mhm,
Wow, she was a jerk. I mean, I knew she was a
mhm,
jerk. I didn't know she was that much of a jerk.
mhm. Oh, I wish to take a sample from the dragon.
Okay.
I walk up to Vivari, put my hand on whatever is the closest thing to effectively a shoulder that I could do.
Okay.
Be like, you all right?
Oh yeah, I'll be fine.
Is there
My
a way? Oh,
okay, you can continue.
oh, is there a way that Siva can aim for the neck and try to rip off the head?
Sure. You could spend time
Well,
taking off the head if you wanted to.
What do you
yeah.
want that for?
You can do whatever you want with her body. She's a jerk. I don't. Normally dragons would get mad at you for that, but like, she deserves it.
Hey, sheesh.
Um. I should warn you though. Were hard to decapitate.
So does that mean I
Let him
need to
have
be
his
a
fun.
bigger size?
What?
So does that mean I need to be a bigger
No,
size?
it'll just take you a while.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay then.
I just tell him, let him have his fun. It is very bizarre
Ooh, what's
He is
ideas for
indeed
fun.
strange.
It is
Well,
very
you
bizarre
say this
ideas
is you're
for fun.
asking me like cutting off, like pulling out a knife and cutting off a small slice of red dragon hide and meat and putting it in a special jar. Or like, ah, yes, good.
I'm
I mean, you
actually
also
trying to
know
think who did the most damage to the dragon.
not me, not
I
me.
I think I took the most damage.
Yeah, probably.
Let's see. Okay, so I took 48 plus what's 63
51,
minus 9?
52.
Okay,
No,
so
54.
9. Okay,
Oh yeah, 54.
so 94 hit points worth of damage.
Okay, that is a
I
lot.
have 9 left. I should be dead.
That's the advantage of playing a wild shaped specialist druid. You're really hard to kill.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Um,
because
Mhm.
I feel like it was either me or Vivari.
yeah, Vivari dealt almost 50 damage with
Yeah,
that
I
final
saw that
barrage.
minus 49 pop up on the map
Yeah.
when you checked Tinder's house, and I was like, oh dear.
Okay, it might have been Vivari then, because I know that while I was doing a lot of consistent damage, a lot of them were failed damage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A lot of it was
I
half
would have
damage.
done more if I
So
didn't spend half of it unconscious from being nearly incinerated.
Yeah.
yeah.
Um.
Actually, how much
Uh.
flesh can we strip from this fire dragon's body?
Oh, that's a
Uh.
good question. That is
Like
a
we
good
need
That's
more
a
question.
good
food.
question.
What is the going rate of red dragon meat on the market?
Forget.
Probably not very good because it would be a very, very tough meat.
All right,
Hmm.
all right. But what about dragon scales?
Oh yeah.
Probably quite a bit.
Yeah.
I'll say you have a hide of a dragon.
Okay.
And we'll work out exactly how much it would cost if you ever sell it.
Yeah.
Okay.
How big
What
is this red dragon
young
skull
red
specifically?
dragon hide?
Um,
I have written that down.
I'm gonna take a couple dragon scales for myself, just to have as kind of decoration.
But you
Mhm.
already have
You know
dragon
what?
scales.
I'll take some too.
You have
God,
dragon
is it have
scales as
the
well.
dragon hide recorded? Well, speaking of other pelts and things
All
we
right.
need
Well.
to sell, we have a
All right.
crocodile skin and 3 fox pelts.
All right. Me and Inej got matching dragon scale accessories.
Yeah.
It's freaking cute. It's
about 2.5 feet long. That's how big the skull would be.
How big is Sipa's head?
Quite a bit smaller than that.
Gonna use it as a helmet.
That's the plan.
Okay. Um. What's you see Vavari looking over the pile that of the small amount of things that Tinder had brought over from her hoard so far. Um.
Oh
What's
gosh,
what's
that
this
means the
thing?
dwarves already took the rest.
He sees he's investigating a open-topped crate of silvery ingots. Oh, it looks like steel.
What kind of a check would it be to see if there's anything special about the steel?
Um, depends on how you're trying to check. Are you trying to check for like
Using
magical properties or just if the
what
steel
is?
is in any way special?
Yeah.
yeah, that. Using savant knowledge, is there any way I can without basically trying to melt it down or things, see if there's anything unique about it? Also, I guess.
Also, what the
Yeah.
hell is it?
Make a
Oh yeah,
technology check then.
technology. What is my technology bonus? Just
Druid,
5.
I
Did I get a
refuse
D8?
to make
Because I
this
missed
check
everything.
by principle.
D20 plus 5 plus D8.
Technology.
Oh, what? Nope, that's
That's
wrong.
a natural 20.
Well,
Yeah, you have no idea, Narquil.
that's fine. I also misrolled that, so it's way higher than it should have been anyway.
Well,
So,
still in that one.
yep.
Um,
So,
um, Argum, it appears to
Mhm.
just be steel, mundane, normal steel. It's well-made steel, but it's just steel.
Uh, looks like some form of well-made steel. I can't make out of anything
He
beyond that.
he looks over it closely. Oh, I have an idea.
Hmm.
Put your weapons on the ground over there. And he indicates a spot.
Okay.
Okay.
all right.
The
I
Allosaurus just picks it up with its mouth and picks up the trader with its mouth and just drops it in the general location.
Like a dog with like a bone or something.
Watch it.
we should be patting on the head like a pet.
Um,
Ye
My
pet.
flump is
after
gonna
you
sit
after
right
you
on his head.
after you place your weapons down, Vivari chomps the entire crate up in one bite. He chews for a few moments, and then with a sound somewhere between a roar and a belch, he exhales molten metal over your weapons.
I look at him like, that is strange. And then look at Narco and be like, you ever seen anything like this before?
And after a few moments, the excess metal seems to almost evaporate. And there are extra embellishments added to your weapons that are
Oh.
made of that are made of very, very hot metal. You can tell
Let
that the metal is definitely magical.
Okay. What
All
would it
right.
be to see what's changed? So would it be Arcana, you said?
Yes, now it would be an Arcana check.
Okay,
Plus, I
first of
believe
all, I'm gonna do a medicine check on our good friend here
plus.
because there's no way I would immediately know whether or not that was normal.
Yeah. All right.
You-
That's fine.
What did you roll for, Enudge?
Oh, Arcana?
Oh, to know what the metal is.
Yeah.
It is dragon steel.
Oh.
Fun.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
oh yeah, I just made dragon steel. That's a little bit of a method that dragons can use to make it sometimes. Normally I just stoke a forge, but that would require setting up a forge and doing a bunch of other stuff. It was faster to just do it that way.
Ah.
So is he? So with my
Very good.
27, he good?
Yeah, he's fine.
All right.
That's I mean, with your 27, you know that brass dragons actually routinely eat metal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, apparently. Yeah, apparently it's actually pretty common for brass dragons to eat metal.
Oh yeah,
That
my dad actually said he ate mother of adamant once. He said it didn't taste very good. It was very tough, very bitter.
I would imagine so.
that fair. A logical assessment.
Anyways, I saw that you already had some adamantine on your weapons there. But the added dragon steel should actually help to improve them even further.
Ah.
Ah,
Thank you very much.
thank you very much.
Thanks.
You'll notice that the magical properties of dragon steel tend to be more offensive than those of adamantine. Like I saw that shield that the crocodile guy put up. I think that was caused by his weapon, and it was that definitely a magical effect of adamantine. But dragon steel will be much more offensive. If my understanding of the enchantment is correct, it should be able to create lightning now.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I would like to reach my hand towards the back of his neck. Will he let me pet him?
He like cranes his neck away. What? Do you want to pet me?
I immediately look
I
at
don't know.
Theosaurus nods.
I
look
may
at Theosaurus like,
may
now
be
don't
a
push that.
I may be an annoying storyteller, but I at least have my dignity. No self-respecting
This is
dragon
the
would.
third time. The third time a dragon has done this to
I
me.
look over to
No
Stupa and I look
self-respect.
up and
No
I shake my finger and
self-respecting
was like, don't
dragon.
push that again.
No self-respecting dragon would allow himself to be pet.
This is sad.
I'm sorry. I just
Imagined.
imagined. I just imagined like right now on the Crimson Duchess, you got Shahara getting a back, getting like a behind the horn scritch by Clara.
Claw would be like probably riding, well, like sitting on one of the spinal frills, because she's so small.
Yeah. Just imagine Clara giving her like a behind the horn scritch, and the dragon's got that very cat, and Shahara's got that extremely cat like likes it but doesn't want you to know they like it kind of expression.
Yeah.
Like, give me attention, but don't give me attention.
One of his heads went the other one back in the way, and he's now like in an argument with himself.
Every time they say something like that, I like to imagine the one completely absurd scenario where someone doesn't have that level of self-respect, or at least lost that level of self-respect because of the insanity of their situation.
Yeah. You see, doing all this argument, we'll just like walk up and just like, "Now don't you start again! You nearly got us killed."
The Allosaurus just groans.
I don't know what.
I walk over and I inspect my knob carrier to see what the hell has changed.
It's just it's the
Yeah.
it's the awakened dragon steel benefits now.
Yeah.
Ah.
So
But in
what are those?
Yeah.
Wrath of the Storm,
I'll find it.
Thorns of the Jungle, Arrow of Fire or something like that. And Flames of Celestia.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah. Don't forget.
Okay.
By the way, Joey, you do have your fancy sapping thing now.
Yeah, I know. I was actually about to use that, but I apparently did enough damage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was about to use that so that I could hit the dragon and then hit somebody else with it. And this is almost unrelated, but I just think it's too funny not to mention. I was looking on Pinterest while we were sorting some of this stuff out, and as soon as we finished joking about the dragon getting petted, I find a picture of Waspinator getting petted by Windblade like he's a dog. And it's just too silly to me.
Anyways,
But
what would you like to do? Now?
Well, first order of business is after we've collected ourselves and said our far too lengthy farewells to our new dragon friend.
Yeah, the farewells would be very lengthy, Brass Dragon.
Like, I can only imagine. Like, listen, we're saying goodbye to an autistic dragon, and as an autistic man myself, I know how long these goodbyes can last.
Southern
Hey,
goodbyes.
do you want to head for Heart of Ooptow?
I believe that is our quest.
Where were we
Hey.
going?
Do you want to head for Heart of Ooptow for the wizardy person?
The one woman.
Oh yes, that's like all the way over here, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Yep. And then I'm thinking maybe after that we might want to go up to Haval Speed for the Frost Giants, so that they might be able to get a Frost Giant sample, so I can make one of you bigger.
Okay.
Bigger.
Preferably the one who regularly changes size.
It does require.
You mean you don't
It does require his concentration, by the way, just so you know.
Oh,
Well, I
his
was thinking in
concentration,
general.
not
Don't
our
worry, you stand behind me and
No,
it should be
it's
fine.
basically like a potion of enlargement, only it's a snack.
No, it does require. It requires Sipa's concentration
Oh.
to maintain.
Okay, well I got a
Whoever
plus
eats
8
it.
to that.
Yeah, like I said.
Anyways,
Yeah, like I said, it's like a potion of enlargement.
Anyhow, let us journey.
Yeah, obviously
On
you would get a long rest. Are you going to go back through the pass, or are you going to go through the jungle?
Let's. I say we go back around the long way so we can avoid this where of death. All this jungle, which is death.
Okay.
Oh, and you said we get a long rest. You said.
Yeah.
Yep.
Woohoo!
Okay. Woohoo!
Yay, I'm no
Everybody's
longer
all
almost
nice
dead.
and healthy.
During that long rest,
I didn't even take any damage.
Is there a tip utensils check to make a recipe from a sample?
What?
Is it a cook's utensils check to make a recipe from a sample?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think I successfully make that recipe.
I do want to check something real quick. I just want to check exactly how that works.
I need to double check that I have water walk prepared.
I would like to eat the red dragon flesh around the campfire.
You do not need
it's
to make a
what
check.
Utal would have wanted.
You just do it. You
No,
just
I was meaning that I had it prepared. I
Oh,
was
okay.
checking my list that I had it
Yeah.
prepared.
Yeah, I know.
I
I
wasn't
was
I
I
wasn't
was
making a check.
I
I
was
was just
talking to Argum.
oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
1,
How to
2.
Wait, is
add?
Red Dragon Flesh already cooked? Because it is a fire dragon.
No.
I'd say something like spicy. Okay. Oh,
Alright.
here we are.
How do you
Dragon.
cook what is immune to fire?
Would you
Very
steam it?
thoroughly.
We got an encounter.
Oh,
You fry it.
Oh
Uh,
boy, somebody flip a coin.
Yep.
okay.
Who's doing it? Oh, yeah. Watton.
Uno.
One.
Okay. Nope.
Um.
Recipes. Dragon. For recipe, should I just put dragon fire or dragon red?
Um. Dragonfire.
Okay.
Um.
Just my notes.
Yeah, I need to update that so that it has all the different versions. Anyways, uh,
I mean, if we have something acidic, we could cook it with that.
you spot
It doesn't
some
matter.
things. You spot some things. You
I
spot
spot things.
you spot 4 Almirage running through the undergrowth.
What the crap is that thing?
Basically a unicorn rabbit.
Oh.
Do I want to catch it?
Sipa, you would know that seeing an Almirage is generally a sign of good luck.
Ah. We have good luck on our side. I assume it's like a different kind of fortune if you catch and kill one.
Yeah, bad fortune if you
Don't
kill
plan
one.
on killing it.
Oh.
It's kind of like a it's yeah you
Take
don't
it.
you wouldn't want to disturb the Almirages
Oh, okay.
or Almirage or
Won't
whatever the
disturb it.
plural is. I don't know. Anyways, moving on.
A Lamurai.
Okay, none. Okay, 1. No, you know what? I'm just gonna like move you to like here.
Woohoo!
Um,
We in a wagon. We making good time.
okay, 1. Oh wait, no, that would be a move, yeah. 2, nothing. 3, nothing.
I did that just suddenly.
1, nothing. 2 is an encounter, so someone give me a D2.
I'm on it. Number 2.
Alright, number 2 on the river.
Burger King foot.
Um, hmm.
The hack is back.
No,
Every time you go quiet with the encounter, I start to
no,
think,
I'm trying to think of what exactly would happen in this encounter.
oh, okay.
Trying to think here. You notice, Argum, you're probably the only one that notices this. You notice a tiny, humanoid-ish creature, with a mask that resembles a snake head. And it appears to be taking a bloodstone with it, having left a small shell in its place.
Ah.
Do I know anything about bloodstone or what they're
Uh,
used for?
they're gemstones.
Okay, so it's just a valuable gemstone.
Yeah.
Well,
You
this is
can
just
make
from
Guy
a
like
with
the
a
you can
snake
shoreline.
make
head.
you can make an Arcana or a Nature check to see if you know what this little figure is.
I'll make a nature check because I have advantage on that. That's a
25.
28.
Yeah, I guess it is native. Actually, no, it is not
That is
native
a
to the jungles of Cholt.
oh,
It is not something native.
well then, it's the first roll,
So
which
yeah, it's the first roll,
it's
which is
still a
25.
28.
Um, yeah,
Well, you gotta just leave for the deal.
it's not
Still
native
28.
because it's an elemental.
Oh,
This thing is a Chewinga.
oh, okay.
Wait,
It's another one of those.
another one.
I won't do anything. I'll just be like, oh,
Okay.
that's interesting.
You
He's
lose one. You
collecting
lose one of your
something.
bloodstones, and you now have a pretty
Oh,
shell.
it's one of our bloodstones. That's right. I forgot
Yes.
about that.
Do you have
Bloodstone. How many do we
bloodstones?
have? I'm checking my notes for where it's written. Four small. I just have four small gems written down.
Okay. You lose one of those 4 small gems. Then
Yeah.
it was a bloodstone.
Three small gems.
It
Do we
took
want to do
our
anything about
money.
it? Do we want to do anything about it?
I mean,
I
you're
mean,
the only
you.
one that noticed it.
Yeah, I'll assume like Narcle's near me, and I'll just be like nudge him, like, and I'll point it out. Be like, should we do
I mean,
anything
if
about
you
it?
want to.
If how much other? Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna bother, considering we have a whole bunch of other money.
Number 3 is nothing. Number 1. Number 1 encounter.
Number one.
Give me a D2.
Who's next?
I'll do it. Boop.
How long does it last?
How long does what last? Water walk?
An hour. Okay.
But it's a ritual, so you can just basically have it
Keep
always
it up
on.
perpetually.
Um, as you sail past, you see some bleached bones sitting in piles on the coastline.
You know, you say sail past, but you know that we just have our birds running on water.
Whatever.
That's what I was looking into.
Specifically, you see 14 piles of bones.
That's a lot of bones.
What flavor of bones?
They appear to be humanoid bones
Ah,
of varying kinds of humanoids. Humans, elves, dwarves.
okay. So no one important. All
No,
right.
they're just bones.
Is this? So that's like a religion check to figure out what this is.
Yes.
Alright. I guess I'll do it with my
I will
plus
give you a
one.
D8 to that roll.
1d20 plus 1d8 plus 1. 8.
They're bones.
Nice.
Would anyone else want to make that religion check?
Uh, yeah, sure, I'll make it. Slash
Let's see
R
what my religion
D20
is.
plus.
It's alright.
What do I have for religion?
Ah, this is an ability check, right? Alright, here's a
Fine,
d4
plus
for
two.
your troubles.
Oh, okay. Slash R D4. That's actually a 26.
Given the peninsula that you are on, you're pretty sure those are undead.
Oh, that's just peachy.
Yeah, those are definitely
Make
undead.
Chris run faster.
Cast my thing that makes undead go away. as we
All
move
right.
on.
The skeletons. Some of the skeletons burst into splinters. Others assemble themselves and run in fear. Uh,
Like,
okay.
I love how the like turn undead set like the description almost makes it sound badass, but knowing Inej and myself,
Nothing.
I imagine our
Two.
I imagine Narquil's just more of just kind of
Nothing.
just goes to the edge of the book and then just or book to the edge of the boat and just goes. And
We
that's
should
what
have taken
happened.
some of those bones. That was a free source of calcium.
3.
How
You got
opposite is
calcium right there.
people ahead and be like, you just love asking for trouble, don't you?
2, 3. All right. An
Uh,
encounter. So you know what that means.
Someone else roll a d2. Someone flip a coin.
going.
2. Um, oh,
Okay, let's roll one of these. Okay. Off to the side of the river, you see the decaying corpse of an ankylosaurus that is shambling along.
Oh, it's
another
moving.
undead.
It's an
Oh,
ankylosaurus zombie.
this is another
Another
day.
undead.
This is
That
another
is
day, yes.
peachy.
Turn undead.
I'll actually roll for this one. Why is that giving me the... hold on a second. There it is. Okay. That's a success. It turns and growls at you, but it has no way to get to you. So.
Must go faster. It resisted my bullcrap. Must go faster.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. Nothing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Which direction do you want to go from here?
I say that way. Wait.
And then from here?
No, that way.
This one, bottom, left or right?
Let's go with left.
Okay. Alrighty. There is an encounter.
Oh, fuck.
So, 1d2, please.
Someone roll
Oh
a
yeah,
2.
yeah. It's back to the
To the top.
1.
1. Alrighty. You know what? We're gonna do this since it's like actually what it rolled somehow. Um, Trudging through the swamp in the vague direction of Omu, you see a giant snail with an iridescent shell.
Oh, it's him again.
Please, for the love of God.
He does not seem to notice you.
Wait, have we met him before with this party?
Yes, you have.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
I-
It's so long.
Do I
I
wave
just-
hello?
I look at.
I always wave hello.
I'm like, keep your head down, keep going.
Gotta go faster. Just keep going. Just keep going.
And pray he doesn't notice the the fire lizards running on water.
Oh, yeah, we got two giant fire terror birds effectively pulling a canoe on wheels on the surface of the water.
Yeah,
Running along.
the flail snail seems to be very morose currently.
Must go faster.
Okay.
Wave hello
Listen.
too fast.
Listen, we tried being nice to this guy before and he responded with violence.
Okay. All right.
He
Frankly,
always responds
this
with
guy's a
violence.
dick.
All right. One. Which direction?
Downright.
Definitely.
Down right.
Well, you see, if we go this way, we'll go here, then over here, then we'll get there faster.
I don't think that's faster.
It
Well,
is
yes,
because
because we go.
you'll move
That's
fast.
another
You move
40.
faster over the water.
Oh, we do. Okay. I figured we were going about the same speed since we had birds pulling us, or rather running.
No, because you don't have to like find a route. You just go over the water.
Ah.
Less
Yeah.
bushwhacking, more water treading.
All right. You are here now. Now we're gonna do things in the normal speed. So 1, 2, 20.
All right.
All right. That's an encounter.
New biome?
Yes, actually.
Yeah! More randomly generated things.
Number one.
Okay.
Table number 1.
All of you here. All of you smell a horrible stench.
Oh, that's
Stench of
lovely.
death?
Narquil!
The stench of death.
Can you
but
stop farting?
like Rafflesia bad, like worse
That
than
was
death.
you.
Narquil and Sipa, you both recognize it as the smell of ghouls that
The smelly smell.
are approaching. So let me get an encounter map ready real quick.
I forget, because I know we fought ghouls before, but I forget. They count as undead?
Yes.
All right.
I think so.
I know.
Um,
We all know
quick
what I'm doing.
question. Can anyone else do acid damage?
I don't think I have anything for acid damage.
Okay.
Look at
Because like I don't think poison's going to be that useful, and I don't think necrotic is going to be that useful.
Acid damage? Yeah, I could just throw up on them if you want me to.
Well, no. Because it doesn't mean anyone else can do acid damage. Because in theory, I can make them vulnerable to acid damage.
Well, I can do acid damage.
I can also make them vulnerable to necrotic or poison, but I don't know if necrotic is going to work.
Well, they're undead, so I don't think that'll work.
Well, not all undead have necrotic resistance
No.
or immunity.
It is safer to say that the majority of them do.
Yes, which is why I was saying acid.
And the ghoul being like the third most basic undead out of zombies and
Zombies and
skeletons.
skeletons don't have necrotic resistance or immunity, to my knowledge.
They do not.
What the crap?
All right.
So it is.
Also, skeletons have bludgeoning vulnerability, which
Loading
is
new
amazing.
map.
All right. Activate the map.
Doop.
It is 5 ghouls and 1 ghast.
Oh, fun.
Oh, I hate that thing.
Destroy
Remember,
undead?
you get to ignore that now because of Lightbringer.
You're right.
Because that counts as turn resistance.
You're
Okay.
right.
Uh,
Come here,
Stop
mother
it.
effer.
Oh, whoops! I give the flump a turn.
yeah.
Let me
Let's
rearrange.
go.
Boy, don't tell me I'm going first.
You
You
are
are
going
going
first.
You
Dang
going first,
nabbit.
girl.
Okay. Alright, you know what? Let's just go all out and just do slap a
Girl, you rolled a nat
moonbeam.
20. I didn't expect to go first.
Why do I want to slap the moonbeam? I kind of want to get rid of the gas first.
With
So,
its freaking long tongue.
yeah.
What does he even do with that tongue?
30 feet. Okay.
Bunch stuff, probably.
What that tongue do?
Alright. Yeah, let's put it right there. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that's perfect.
Ah.
So it gets these two.
Alrighty.
Most of them, not all of them.
Yeah.
Con saves. Which are both easy. Awesome.
Oh, well, the good news is most of them are moving.
The ghast fails, and the ghoul fails. Okay.
I love how the ghoul show is a picture of them, like, consuming what looks to be a leg.
Yeah.
Alright,
Like
and
every single one of
Flumpy
them managed
boy,
to get a leg somehow.
Flumpy baby is
It could be
going
anyone.
to go.
Very
Let's.
clearly looks like it's
it's
supposed to be
actually an arm.
Oh, okay.
The full art shows that it is in fact a severed arm.
Okay, so every single one of these managed to get a right arm.
Yeah, I'll go over to this. Oh, forgot. Flumpy boy is going to go over there,
Okay.
and Tendril.
All right.
+4.
Tasty.
And
Yeah,
Ooh.
the
this guy
Flump
better
gets
be
a
moving.
card.
I swear to God, this guy better be moving. If he's the one who's going
And
after me, I'm gonna be so mad.
Okay.
Which one?
I'm gonna give you a card, Maddie.
Okay.
There you go.
I am very much not currently the one in turn.
Shut up.
The one going
Okay.
after
And
you
roll damage
is
and add extra equal to the maximum roll of all the dice involved. So an extra 8 damage.
Okay, and it says 1d4 plus 2. So.
Yeah, 1d4 plus 2 plus an extra d4 of acid damage. Plus an extra 8 damage because.
2 plus
Because
4 plus 8.
no, just
Yep.
plus 4 plus 4. Because for a crit, you add maximum roll of all the dice.
Okay. So
So
it's 4 plus. So it's 1d4 plus
so
4.
it's 2d4 plus 2 plus 8.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2 plus 8.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, that kills the ghoul, by the way.
Oh, sweet. So proud of my little baby.
I said, there we go. All right. It is the ghast's turn. It is going to move up to Sipa and
I am
attack him
Zipa.
because it is a ghast and it's a jerk.
It,
Aghast.
the gas
I
coming.
It is
am
going to attack
aghast.
with it's going to attack with its claws.
The gas coming up to Sipa. Sipa wanting a pet. The gas wanting to lick.
I assume a 22 hits.
A 22.
Okay. Make a con save.
Ooh. Boy. D20 plus. That is a. That is not a plus. That is a times symbol.
That might not help right now.
Yep, you're fine. You do take
okay.
7. You do take 7 slashing damage though.
Gosh dang it.
All right. Ghoul Ghoul.
I gotta figure out how to update my health, because I don't think my health has been updated for like 5 levels. Yeah, it
You
still
mean
says I'm
like
level
your
2.
you mean your oh, your health in like in
Foundry.
Foundry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll update that. I'll update that later.
Because it's like 40 health points off.
Yeah. Anyways, ghouls. Ghoul will attack Narquil. Just gonna try and bite him.
He's gonna regret that.
Does not hit.
He's still gonna regret that.
This ghoul is next. It's going to move to here, and it's gonna try and bite Argum. It also does not hit.
Yes.
And now it's this ghoul's turn. It's gonna move to right here and try to bite Narquil.
It's not the one I wanted to move.
And it is not going to hit. Narquil.
Fine. Turn undead.
Okay. Okay, those are easy to do. Awesome. Ghoul that attacked Argum. What's your DC? It's
Oh,
equal.
right.
It's equal to your spell save DC.
Oh, should be 16.
Okay, fails. Fails. Succeeds. The one right next to you, right to your left, succeeds, and the ghast fails.
All right.
And let me check if these are low enough CR to get destroyed. They are not.
All right. Well, all of them running away.
All of them except for one.
Summon my weapon over here. Deal with him.
Okay.
First of all, hit the boop, and yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. It's a ghoul. It doesn't have very good AC.
Six.
All right. Argum.
Okie dokie. Let's see here. Let's mark this one ghoul right next to Norquil that did not get turned.
Okay.
And then let's see here. I don't think I can. Wait a second. Living Wood has reach, doesn't it? If
If you use your bonus action to turn it into a vine, yes.
but I already used my bonus action, so I can't do that this turn. I don't think I can shoot around Narquil, so
You could shoot around Narquil.
oh, good. Okay, then I will shoot the fool.
Okay.
I'll say Narquil duck.
Why would I do? Ah!
Yep, that hits. What do you want to know?
Let's know this thing's. You know what? Let's go with armor class. That's always a good
12.
choice. 12. That's fantastic.
It's actually quite good for
an
undead
undead?
that are
Yeah.
for undead of such low CR.
Yeah, it's a shame that resistances or immunities aren't an option, but alas, alas. So, anyways, that is me.
Okay. It is the last ghoul's turn. And ghouls be stupid, so it's gonna try and attack the spiritual weapon and obviously not hit anything. Sipa, it is your turn now. I forgot to have Narquil do this, so I'm not gonna make him do it now. But you need to make a con save.
Ah.
Oh wait, never mind.
Wait, I do?
Wait, never mind. You're immune to this because you're immune to being poisoned.
He's
Oh,
got
yeah.
wounds.
Yeah, because ghasts. Anyways, it's your turn.
Alright, so what's wrong with this one again?
It's just marked.
Ah, okay. So the rest are turned, so I'm not hitting them. So this one's on Narquil, and we can't be having that.
None of
If
that.
this ghoul wants to bite, then I'm gonna bite him back.
All right.
What's with you eating all the strange things?
Everything in this world must be tasted at least once.
I'm
Sipa's kind of
offended.
a
Yes,
foodie.
Yeah, that
I'll
hits.
give him a bonus D8.
All right.
What you're saying, Narco, is I should always have Sipa taste the food.
Yes.
Yes.
Listen. I think that Sipa is our first foodie. Like he's
All right.
like
you also
we've
get-
had cooks. We've
get
never
a bonus
had
I'll
D8.
roll
foodies
1d8.
before. Like real foodies. He's just about the food.
1.
7 damage.
All
As a
right.
bonus action, I'd like to grapple it.
All right. By the way, it tastes terrible.
As expected.
You know, it tastes like rotting meat and all that.
Food is food.
All right.
What about the thing
Grappling.
he's holding? Does that taste better?
I love how the
He's not actually holding
no.
anything. That's just the art.
Aw.
So make your
I love how
athletics
the,
check.
Athletics check.
how the gnoll that can literally eat carrion is like, no, I'm not eating that. And the crocodile that can't is like, I'm gonna do it. Well, he can now because of magic boons. But prior to this,
Yeah, you successfully grapple it.
I
Alrighty. Enedge, it is your turn.
I'm going to move the moonbeam right here.
careful,
Okay.
careful now. You don't want to moonbeam the 2 turned ones. Move it.
Yeah.
I would say move it to the other fool.
Right, this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if we get the top ghoul or the gas, they'll become unturned.
Ooh, okay.
gonna
That's
moon
a
you.
fail by a lot.
Oh, heck yes, let's go. Bada bing, bada boom.
Ooh.
Mr. Worldwide.
Unfortunately, well, it's not either a weapon attack nor is he marked, so I can't give you bonus damage.
Okay. All right.
All right, and then this guy right here, he's just marked, right?
Mm-hmm.
And grappled.
Oh yeah, he is grappled.
I'm gonna move my flump over. He's going to attack.
Slap him.
We can do it with advantage because it is flanking now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's +4.
Girl. Slay.
And again.
Yes, that
Dang it.
hits.
Oh,
I will
but
end the reaction and give the flump a bonus D8.
Okay, it kills. Don't bother rolling.
okay.
I'm just gonna.
Slay flump. Slay.
All right. The ghast's turn. It runs. This ghoul's turn. It runs. This ghoul's turn. It runs. Narquil.
Uh,
There remains a single ghoul with 3 health.
Whack it.
that's the wrong. Ignore that.
Okay, roll the hit, and if that hits, then
No.
Yeah, that no.
Okay.
Oof.
Sacred
what about
flame.
your? Okay. Fail. So you just need to not roll minimum damage, basically.
Just roll at least 1, 2.
Yep.
Hooray!
There we go.
Double damage.
Okay.
Instant death.
That was weird. Move along.
And we
It's
waddled
just
away. Waddle, waddle.
okay.
Till the very next day.
All right. Gotta roll for one more encounter today. All right, nothing there. We'll roll for one encounter, roll for 2 encounters, and then you'll be at the heart. And neither you get encounters. Okay. So you're now at the heart of Ubtao. Let me switch you over to that map.
This was where we would find the wizard, wasn't it?
Yes,
That's what
the
people
one that
told
has
you.
relationship issues with Sarah Echo.
They used to be
Oh, whoops,
together.
Narquil's is broken. Let me put Narquil back on there because that got.
Narquil, you're broken.
This cannot be.
There we go.
I
Okay,
must
so
fix you.
My
that's what
brother.
the heart of Ooptow looks like.
Oh,
Oh,
mm,
so
that's a
are
lot of
we
pain.
like? So it's just floating in the air?
Let me read things.
Ah, okay.
This one, yes. All right. A massive chunk of earth and rock, torn from the earth, drifts over the swampy forest about 200 feet above the ground. A petrified tree towers above the stone, with its stone roots protruding from the bottom. Between the shape of the rock and the branching of the tree's limbs, it creates the impression of a gigantic stone heart hanging in the sky. The impression is only made more gruesome by the red liquid dripping from the roots. You see a cave mouth in the side of the slowly rotating heart, and a staircase winding from the cave up to the flattened top where the petrified tree stands. The staircase definitely isn't natural. It was carved with tools into the rock.
Okay.
This
Great.
red liquid. I wish to analyze it, but not touch it. So like, I'll get like a leaf or something to see if it's acidic or anything. See if it
Okay.
The real
burns.
important
Make
question is
make a
how the
nature
crap
check.
do we get up there?
Scroll down. Boop. That's a 33.
It is water that was stained red by dripping past iron ore.
Ah, fantastic. Um, does there seem to be any means of getting up there without flying or
Um,
teleporting?
just a moment.
I mean, I have an idea.
There does not yet seem to be a way to get up there.
All right, I
Okay.
got two ideas.
Hmm.
Idea one: I tie a rope at the end of the trident, and what is it? And we try to hit it with the trident and climb up the rope. Plan B: we wait a day. I switch one of my spells to get fly, and then we just go about it that way.
I'm pretty sure fly only affects one person.
Yes, but I can carry you.
True. I'll.
I am
Here.
a big boy after all.
Yeah. I'll look to the three of you. Be like, any of you have any way of making your voice louder?
Narquil does. That's one of the effects of thaumaturgy.
Yep.
Yeah. I was just asking if anyone has thaumaturgy without asking, do you have thaumaturgy? Because I don't know if it would.
I have that.
It would ask if you have thaumaturgy.
I have that. Why?
I got
Perhaps you might want to
prestidigitation.
ask, see if the resident is home. And since we can't exactly knock on the door because it's 200 feet up in the air, perhaps you should just shout.
In the school-infested forest.
It's worth a shot.
All right.
You got any other ideas?
If things go south, I blame you.
Okay, he's genuinely asking, do you have any ideas?
Actually,
Thaumaturgy.
hold up. Beforehand,
Yeah.
I think I should cast Leomund's tiny hut so that if anything happens, just
We
go
can just
inside the
disappear.
hut.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. What do you want me to say?
I don't know, just like, hello there, anyone home? Something like that. I don't know.
'Cause, I don't know. Try to flirt with it. What's
But
cooking?
right,
Good looking.
don't listen to him. Just see if anyone's home.
All right. Hello, does anyone live here?
As you say this, you notice that there is an elf woman standing on the staircase. She turns to face you, and you can see her You can see her like tilt her head to the side, like as she inspects you. Ah, I have visitors. Do any of you speak Elvish?
Nope.
Let me
Um,
double
Okay,
check.
in my concourse
Let
of
me double
random
check.
languages, the answer is no.
Okay, so never mind. She speaks Elvish something,
Where's
and you don't understand.
where's the languages on this?
Is it
Should
similar
be
to Druidic?
bottom left.
Do they use the same alphabet as
No.
Druidic?
no.
No.
Do any of you have tongues or comprehend languages?
I
After
can read
I,
written.
yeah,
I,
after a moment, she calls out in common. Ah, I see. I have visitors. What
Yes.
what brings you out to the heart of Ubtao?
well,
Well, not
What were
Narfol's
we
the
here
only one
for?
I can
But
speak to.
I whisper because once again my character keeps forgetting why the hell we're here. My job is to make sure none of you die and keep an eye on my sis. I
it,
turn to him. What were we
it
here
was
again? Something about the
it was Saja
Sararak?
who recommended we come here, right?
We were told
Oh
that
yes.
she had a complicated relationship with
Yeah.
uh
I'm pretty
so
sure the Guardian Naga was like, "Oh, by the way, you should go talk to that person over there. They have a
I
difficult relationship."
I hear the resident of this place has a less than cordial relationship with the Sararak. With the
Um,
Sararak.
she shrugs. True enough. She waves a hand in your direction, and a swirling portal appears next to you. Come on up. We'll have a talk.
Right.
When the portal appears, I'll turn to Darkman and be like, "See, everything's fine, just fine."
Survey real quick to make sure I didn't summon like 50 undead and
You
a
did
zombie
not.
triceratops.
You did not.
The entire all right. All right. Now that I'm convinced that I didn't unintentionally summon the summon the zombie dinobots, I'm going to head up the portal.
All right.
I follow him.
Let's see if I can do like handouts so I can. Actually, I'll just send it to in-game chat. That'll be the easiest way to do. You teleport through the portal and appear. Oh, that's an issue. You appear. I actually can't show you the image because it has spoilers.
spoiler alert.
You
Use
you
the cut image.
you appear right next to her. Um. Now I can see you more clearly. An
Hello.
interesting group you are.
You can
Yes.
say you can
Yeah,
say
I look over at Sipa and like with one raised eyebrow, sort of in a disapproving look, and I'm like, very
Now that you're
interesting.
closer, you do notice that she is quite pale, but she
I
just
didn't ask.
appears to be a living elf.
A
Yeah.
normal for an elf? Has Sipa ever seen an elf before?
Yeah.
Is
But
the sun out?
what?
What was the circumstance of this
Is
encounter?
the
He probably
sun
met some
out?
elves in Port Nyanzaru. And yeah, it would be
Ooh.
fairly normal for an elf.
Ah, this is normal. Sipa
It's
thinks.
a little pale for an elf, but not like completely out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Alright.
So,
Is
yeah.
it sunny or is it cloudy?
What?
The weather, is it sunny or is it cloudy?
It is um I don't know. Just a sec.
Mhm.
Let
Granny
me
Grim just said we
it is sunny.
Okay, okay. Definitely not a vampire then.
yeah. I know.
The sun is shining.
I
The
was just
birds are singing.
Well, honestly, given the current climate, I'd be surprised to be running into vampires at all right now.
Yeah.
So, like
Um,
vampires are kind of undead. Weird relationship with the lich.
No,
Super pale. Could be a vampire. Sun's out. Okay, not a vampire.
You
no,
know,
no,
like
no, no,
giant
Brad.
vortex of bats.
I think you're forgetting a very massive, currently ongoing plot element.
Well, yes, but I was like, hey, he might have missed one.
yeah. Um, so you're
Uh,
looking
You never be too
for
careful.
So you're looking for the resident of the heart of Oobtao because you believe that they will help you against a Sararak.
well, I
Yes,
mean, a guardian Naga's not exactly going to lie to us.
A guardian Naga, you say? Where did you
No.
find this Naga?
I, can I see where the temple was from here?
Probably not.
Okay,
Can
I
we
was
aim in
wondering
the
because of
general
the
direction?
elevation. But
It was a
I
ways
point
away,
in
so.
the I point
could
in
I
the
make an
direction.
insight check to see what kind of interest that was? If it was like just a surprise, because guardian nagas are not the most common things. If it was something more.
Yes.
Okay, that's +7. So slash RD 20 +7 D8. Enter. 14.
Curiosity.
Okay.
It was I point to where the temple was. It was over, it's over there, close
Mountains.
to the mountain, close to the mountains. Is
Interesting. At any
method
rate,
getting up.
yes, you have found her. I'm Belindra.
Write that down. Write that down.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Spell that.
Uh,
Control
I'm the
Z.
only one instigating. The only reason I'm
Oh
instigating
no,
this
there's
conversation
only
is
one
because
L.
I talked to her
There's
first.
only one L.
Okay.
Yeah.
Resident.
I want to make it clear the only reason I'm the one being diplomatic right now is because I was forced to talk to her first.
So what is it? So what is it that you would like me to do against a Sararak then?
Oh, what is exactly that you do? 'Cause we were just simply saying, go here, there's someone that can help you. And we were like, okay.
That very friendly Naga just told us the person who lives here is no friend of the Acererak, and
Ah, you could
oh,
move the island over to the city,
yeah.
and then we can carpet bomb them from this high up.
I'm just,
what?
Actually, I
She
don't think Sipo would know what carpet bombing
she
is.
stares at
No.
Sipo with with a passionless look. Regrettably, the heart of Oobtao is not under my direct control.
I'm just, I was just immediately picturing us just
Getting
going,
wrecked and stuff.
drop the first volley.
Vietnam War 2.0.
The Naga spoke
Jeez.
correct. My history with a Sararak is complicated. And Narquil, make me a quick insight check.
I will give
Insight.
Narquil a D8 to this.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let me be unable to read where an insight is.
Wait. Would you
Apparently,
like
there
a
it is.
D4, my dear
Give him
sir?
the D4 these trying times. Stack all the bonuses.
Wait. I get a D4 and a D8.
Yes.
Yes, you get both. All the bonuses.
Screw it. I'm rolling it all.
My savant die is kind of, sort of similar to Bardic Inspiration, but also not.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that succeeds. Uh, you notice that when she said complicated, she was looking at Lightbringer quite warily.
They were lovers.
Right.
You're not of the living, are you?
Wait. Did I
Is
hit
the
it square on the
Sarah
because
good?
of
I suppose
Sam?
that I suppose that it's difficult to hide it from a. It's difficult to hide such things from a cleric.
Hmm.
No, I am not. Make a religion check to see if you might know what kind of undead she is.
All
I will
right.
grant you another D8 on this.
I pat you on the back, say, "Get her done, son." Is it for
You're done.
troubles?
You're done.
Okay, let me double check my. Ah, yes.
Stacking all the buffs on
So
this.
that's once again the previous bonuses.
Yes.
Yeah, D4 plus D8.
All right.
All right. Based on what you know about a Sararak and the fact that Valindra is clearly a wizard, um, she's a lich,
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
and a Sararak was likely her lich keeper.
Oh,
Lich keeper.
oh
That
no!
makes sense.
Did you not recognize the term lich keeper, Joey?
I do not.
Okay, so the secret to the secret to lichdom is very complicated. However, there are some beings called lich keepers that that give out the secret basically. So Acererak, Orcus, Vecna, things like that. So Acererak is a common lich keeper. So yes, basically, Acererak is the one who taught her how to become a lich.
Ah,
Be a good
wait, but
kisser.
wait. Okay, now I'm lost again. Is she a lich keeper?
No,
She's a lich,
No.
but not a lich keeper.
Okay.
so she is a lich, but she does not share the secret of lichdom, which means she is not a lich keeper.
Okay.
Wait, couldn't you just
So,
tell one of us and then we
all
become?
right.
And then
She
she
Right.
could,
becomes a witch keeper?
she could, but
Oh.
she's not going to.
Ah, yes.
So you sought their wisdom in the past and no longer wish to follow such teachings, if that is what I am gathering.
No, Sararak is strange, believing odd things. However, some of his research was interesting.
Oh, research into what?
You see, he has constructed a device in his dungeon beneath Omu. One that is the architect of this death curse. I would very much like to study this device.
For what purpose?
I'm trying to think of exactly what she would say here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have to ask. I'm a life cleric.
Yes, I know.
I'm I'm just like before anybody wants to get on my ass about it. I'm a life cleric. I literally had no choice.
It has unique magic. With the right wards, it could be safely imprisoned, and one could study it to perhaps gain new insights on the workings of life and death.
Uh-huh.
I believe that destroying it should be a last resort.
I'm gonna go ahead and incite that.
Bonus D8. Sleepa, are you going to give him a D4 in these trying times?
You could have a D4 these trying times.
All right.
Aha!
So, how's that insight? She BSing me?
She seems to be a genuine researcher.
Okay.
It's not really clear exactly what she intends to use that research for, but she genuinely wants to study it.
Okay.
She's
Wouldn't
a
it be just
nerd.
easier to destroy the thing
Nerd,
instead
let's
of
beat her
lugging it
up.
from Olmo all the way here?
Have her in a locker. Let's go.
Destroy.
Bruce
Oh, yeah.
Willis.
You need not worry about. You need not worry about transporting it. But if you find yourself near it, she holds out a flat stone tablet. Use this, and it will allow me to join you, where I can, where I can possibly, um, where I can possibly retrieve it from his dungeon.
Wait, it just sounds like we're helping her and she's not helping us.
Hypothetically, if it did resort to us having to destroy this thing, is there anything special we should know? Or
It
pull out my
will
not carry.
very
Oh, we're
like
just beating it.
it will very likely be extremely difficult to destroy. A Sararak is a supremely paranoid lich, and that's even acknowledging that liches are generally paranoid beings.
Well, that's
I'm trying
us.
to remember it, like, out of game knowledge that I have no reason to believe Narquil would know about, well, unless I rolled for it. But I'm trying to remember if the Acererak is the one who has their phylactery be a literal comet.
Make a religion check.
Because I know one of them had that.
Make a religion check.
But
Religion
it,
check. Have a
I
bonus
just,
D8.
Make a fat religion check.
is that all the bonuses?
Um, I don't know. I don't know if Sipa would care.
Okay. Okay.
But you definitely have the D8.
Okay.
If you have guidance, you can give it to yourself,
No
Yeah.
one quite knows what a Sararak's phylactery is.
Okay.
No one has ever found it. A Sararak has never stated what it is, obviously.
Well, no self-preservation based lich would.
Yeah. No one knows what a Sararak's phylactery is.
I mean, did Voldemort just outright say, "Hey, this notebook is is what's going to let me come back after somebody horribly murders me"?
Yeah.
Probably.
And this snook and
The
this
only people
boy.
who knew that were people he actually trusted,
This snake.
which were very few and particularly cruel individuals. Anyways, so yeah, and you wish to contain it for your research, which would entail the death curse being ceased for all intents and purposes?
Of course. With the right wards, it can be safely quarantined, so that no death curse is suffered.
Mm-hmm.
Ensure that it stays that way indefinitely, and you have yourself a deal.
Good.
Because, like she said, it's probably going to be hard to destroy, and it's not like we have a lot of foreseeable options to do that right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Plus, we kind of don't want to be spending several hours just wailing on this thing in the middle of the Tomb of Annihilation.
Be
Oh
warned.
no.
Be warned,
Sipa
however.
was.
I know not what I know a Sararak built the Soulmonger, but I know not what he built it for.
Oh, it's called Soulmonger.
Yes, it is called the Soulmonger. Sorry, I didn't mention that. I should have mentioned that.
Yeah. You know
Because
what?
she would have
We'll
said
have that be an in-character thing. I'm sorry, Soulmonger.
Yes, I must have slipped my mind. That is what he called it.
Ah, the death curse.
Monger?
Um,
Sorry, I just feel like that was just too perfect to pass up.
Soulmonger.
Okay, so
Be warned, however, I know not what he built it for. The death curse seems to be merely a side effect. But knowing a Sararak, he has a much larger plan.
Hmm. That's
listen.
not worrisome at all. Not in the slightest.
Okay, so who wants to carry the tablet?
I've
I
got all
think
of our food and money. Give it to someone else. Actually, no, I'll
I
take
can
it because I'm
carry it.
responsible. I'll carry it
Oh
because I'm
yeah,
the
I can
responsible
I
one.
can actually give you the image of Valintra now that you know that she's a lich.
All right,
ooh,
Fun.
excellent.
Because you see the lich version of her in the background. That's why I had to
Yeah.
not send it to you.
Yeah, okay, so I'll just write down stone tablet.
We're shaking hands. He's shaking with both hands.
Magic stone tablet. I'll carry it.
Anyway. Yeah, so I'll mark down Valindra
Oh, so you're gonna carry it? All right.
summoning tablet. I'm also going to put in parentheses when I was supposed to summon her. What did she specify again?
When we find the soulmonger.
Yes, when you are in the presence of the Soulmonger.
For in presence of the soulmonger. All right. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to finish typing this like I'm an old man. Saying what I'm typing out loud. I'm just one step away from typing it with my index fingers and nothing else. Let me just grab my readers that I don't actually have because my eyes haven't gotten that bad yet.
At any rate, I believe we are done here.
Yes.
She walks back back through the cave entrance. The portal is still there, by the way.
Okay,
Now,
I was gonna say if it's shut, I was gonna be like, we can't fly.
the portal is still there.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we look through the portal and see if there's any undead hanging out at the bottom?
No, it's just first of all, you could just look to where the portal exit is, and second of
Yeah.
all, the portal is just like a swirling mass. It's not like a portal you can see through.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right.
I figured it'd
I
be
oh,
will
there's the hut right there.
than it would be to
wish
look over
her
the
good day and head back to our compatriots in the wagon.
All right.
Yep.
Where to next?
That's the question, isn't it?
If we can go back to the big map, we can look at this.
Ah, yes,
Oh
something
yeah, the
with
big
the
map
ice
is still
giants.
loading.
Fun.
Sorry about the latency. Just spiked like crazy, probably.
Mhm.
Or
Look,
did I not? Did I
I'm
not
not looking at
activate it? Oh, I didn't activate it. That would be helpful. Actually,
Yeah, I was like,
activate the
and
thing. There we
we're
go.
looking at
Whoa! Look at that. We're going.
There you go. Sorry,
We're going places.
that was just me being stupid. Anyways, where to next?
Do you guys want to go to the frost giants now, or?
Yes.
Maybe. I feel like we should do. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page on this. I feel like we should wait on doing our. What was that? Cursibai, or Cursiball?
Yeah.
Our
Sabal.
fetch quest final thing as like the last thing we do.
You have to go to
Yeah,
next first, but
yeah. So that's the go to Nandor, get the
I
fire.
should mention to you, you are definitely powerful enough to head to Omu now if you want to.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
before we
I'm
go
just saying
there,
that should be something we do when we feel like we've done all we're gonna do.
yeah.
Are we powerful enough for that one thing?
What one thing?
I think Lord of Feathers was his name.
Oh, King of Feathers? Probably.
King of Feathers.
Given that you don't have to kill
alright.
it.
Oh,
I don't
oh,
remember that.
okay.
Let me check my notes.
It's a thing that is specific to SEPA.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right.
So, when we go to Omu, we go to Nangalore, get the magic flower, and then go to Kirsabal and get the flying and fly to Omu.
Yep.
That's that series of events. But what I was thinking was we could go up to Haval speed and I'll get the giant sample. I can't make the giant recipe for another couple of levels. Specifically, let me check recipes.
Yeah.
Oh, I can make it right now. Never mind.
And we've
Yeah.
had literally no indications to ever tell us to go down this entire bottom section of the map.
Oh, you mean the Sky Lizard Mountains and the Sandrak
Oh yeah, I'm
Mountains
gonna
and
be honest with you. There is literally nothing down there.
all of this?
Oh,
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and take care of the last side quests that we're aware of.
yeah.
So there's Sipa's side quest that the rest of us aren't aware of, because I don't think he's
Sepa
told us.
quest.
And then there's the Frost Giants.
Okay, so what's our path of going there?
So I would think we would want to go basically either along here and cut through to the river, or back to the swamp and then to the river. Minimize
Actually,
time in the jungle.
if
Because
we cut
remember,
our way through the jungle,
Okay.
we might be able to. We'll reach Negalore, and then we can just
well, yeah, but
surf
remember,
from there.
But that's the
undead.
last thing that we're doing.
Remember,
Yeah, but
lots
you
of
can get the
undead.
flower. Just you would be going to Kir Sabal for the actual ritual would be the last thing you want to do.
Does the
Yeah.
flower? Would the flower not die?
No,
if
the
we
flower
spend
will be
it?
fine. It's a magic flower.
Oh, okay. I'll be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
don't want to get the flower and it dying on us.
You know what? Let's
Well,
go
I
ahead and
think
do that.
I think it's in a pot, so it should be fine.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's.
Galore. Okay, I have something written down. What were we going to give her? Let me check.
We have a painting from the ship.
No, it's a brooch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All
We
right.
we
let
found
me
a pretty
find-
thing from the ship.
Whoa, already an encounter.
Oh good.
Okay.
Oh hey, look, a
It's a
zombie
lich.
Stegosaurus.
All right. D2, please.
I'll go ahead and roll it so that I can immediately curse the RN. So I can immediately curse RNGesus when it turns out to exactly be a zombie Stegosaurus.
I don't think that's on the list.
And then it actually shows up, and John's like, "How?"
To be fair, I haven't read over the entire thing.
That's a 1.
You hear what sounds like furious buzzing nearby.
Okay, so there's a definite chance it's not a zombie Stegosaurus. It could also be a zombie Stegosaurus that pissed off a colony of bees.
I guess I'll make a nature check to see what it is.
Okay.
That's
Somebody nature, somebody perception.
I can nature
Plus,
because I have advantage on this. And if I don't have advantage, I still have extra feet.
Perception, I could do
You
it.
do have advantage on this because this
Oh.
is native to Jolt.
30.
Okay.
15.
It sounds like wasps.
Oh. Can I perception as well?
Yes.
Ooh, okay. I will do that as well.
Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at?
I'm like, there's wasps.
They're off to the side a ways. You notice what appears to be a doll stuck into a beehive. Well, stuck into a wasp hive, I guess.
Does anyone have Mage Hand?
Religion check?
Yes, I do.
In theory, we could move the Mage Hand. We could use the Mage Hand to remove the doll from the wasp nest to calm wasps down.
In
Maybe.
theory.
I could.
Do you want to do
And I
that?
think I will.
All right. You use Mage Hand to pull the doll out, and you notice it is actually a Chewinga that was stuck in the nest.
What's up with all these chewingas?
Careful.
I don't know.
Careful.
Chihuahua doubles.
It looks it looks strangely because it looks at you strangely because you just pulled it out of a nest with a magic hand, so it doesn't really know what's going on. But it runs up to Enedge and gives Enedge a fern.
Aw.
Free ferns.
Thanks.
And look, you have a boyfriend.
The
Pat her on the back.
fern.
I punch him in the shoulder.
That fern gives you a supernatural gift, by the way, because it's a Chewinga.
Oh, okay.
Just a charm.
Oh, did the seashell from the chewinga that's still our bloodstone do anything?
No.
Okay.
Seashell. Sally, who sold them by the
See.
seashore.
I'll decide what your charm does later, but
Okay.
you have a magic charm, and I'll just.
Yay.
All hail the magic conch.
Okay. One more encounter. So D2, please.
Somebody not me.
Oh,
My turn.
I already rolled
Never
it.
mind.
Number two. That in this area. Um. Uh, about half a mile away, you see a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh, lovely.
Is it the one?
It is not the one.
It's not the one.
Okay.
Do I know where that one is? Or do I not know where that one
Yes, you do know where that one is. It's in Omu.
is? Oh.
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 Wait, is Seepa side quest in Omu?
Yes.
Okay, so Seepa's side quest is the last thing we do.
Mm-hmm.
But more
Wonderful.
importantly, it's not a zombie Stegosaurus, unless it turns out to be a zombie Tyrannosaurus. Didn't we run
Yes,
from a
you did.
zombie Tyrannosaurus
Yes, you
in this
did.
exact forest?
Not in this. I mean, in this. In
No, that
Shulk,
was
yeah,
like
but
all the way over here.
yeah, that was over by the the Naga.
Okay. Because I was like, wait a minute, is that the same zombie T-Rex we ran away from before?
Would you like to do anything about the T-Rex? It has not noticed you.
Let's not bother it.
Let nature be nature.
Okay. All right. Argam, you're gonna need to make a navigation check.
Okie
But I
dokie.
almost say
Boop.
bye.
Yeah, you're fine. All right.
Actually, I don't think that's
No
up to date.
encounters that day.
Yeah, that's not complete. I need to update that.
All right. One more not a nature check. A navigation check, please.
1 second. I'm updating it. Okay. Boop.
Yep. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. And 3. No, get out of here, die. Okay. No more needed. All right. Morning encounter on the last day of the trip.
Okay. Maddie, flip a coin.
Yay! Finally.
Okay. All right. As you stop for a break, Um, um, temporarily, your shadows detach from your bodies and begin dancing.
Oh no, my shadow! What are you doing?
That is strange.
And after a minute, they reattach to your bodies.
Oh, good.
I I look at my sister and just say, "Did our shadows just do a waltz?"
I think so.
So I'm not the only one who saw that. Good. For a second there, I thought I was losing my mind.
You probably are.
That's
more
it. No soup for you tonight. That's what you
No,
get for
please, I'm starving.
I'm more concerned. I'm more
At least
concerned
feed
that
my
whatever
child.
did that. I'm more concerned at the fact that whatever did that didn't seem to consider that we're siblings. It's
Um,
just weird as far as I'm concerned.
and as you're about to cross the river, you hear loud voices arguing in a guttural language coming from the north of you.
Any
Is this
language we
federal
understand?
language abyssal?
It is not abyssal.
Bummer.
You
I
could
don't know what
make
it is.
Tolton?
you could make a society check to try to identify it though.
Society.
We'll do that in a second, but my internet flashed, so it's reloading the page. Okay, here we are. /r d20 plus d8
Oh,
plus.
here's a D4 for your troubles.
Oh, thank you. Plus 5 plus
This says a lot about
d4
our
plus
society.
5.
You could
Oh,
have clicked the button. You didn't even need to say that.
You're right.
Says a lot about our society.
um. Anyways,
Forgot about our soundboard.
the language is Giganti.
I don't speak
Gosh
Chican.
dang it.
Does anyone speak that?
No,
Nope.
we already had
I
this
got
discussion with the
grung.
I speak
Cyclops, remember?
celestial.
Oh yeah, we had that conversation earlier. Can I get?
Wait, is it our friend from before?
The Cyclops?
Yeah.
No, it is not. It is very clearly a different dialect of Giganti.
Okay.
Also, I had
I
no
was gonna
idea
say,
why.
it turns out it's the Cyclops and his missus.
I don't know why our boy
Turns
would
out they're
travel all the way
tourists.
across the town. They're tourists.
that was with the Cyclops. That was like over here.
Gosh dang it, they're gonna get the 100% completion rate before we do.
I mean, that's
Oh, this
you're
cannot
about
be.
350 miles away.
We should have known that. They're bigger than us, which means they can move faster.
Would you like to
Well, because
investigate these sounds?
I wish to at least would it be like perception check to just at least look in that direction, see what I can
Yes,
see?
it would.
Boop. 15 from a 6. Wow.
Yeah, just a moment. Let me just get things ready here.
What do you mean by that? What did the GM mean by that?
Just a minute.
It means the GM is loading.
It means good things. I would hope.
That's good things. Nothing but
This
good
sounds,
things.
this sounds like an
As we
encounter.
walk out there and find that it is two giants arguing over a zombie stegosaurus that one of them is currently
What
has on
was
the
you
leash.
in the zombie stegosaurus? I mean, why not some other kind of zombie? Any other kind of zombie?
Because a
Any other
stegosaurus
type
sounds like
of
a
zombie?
big pain in the ass.
Hey! It's only that if it swings around and gets you in the hips. Oh, it's the pain in the chest, the back, the legs, the arms, the neck.
Yes. So it's like one of those razor scooters when you try to do the flip thing,
Sure, razor scooter. If the razor
but
scooter
bigger.
had meter-long spikes on the back end that it could stab you with.
There we go. just a moment. I just want to get this fully ready here. Because it might end up turning into combat. We'll see.
Oh, lovely.
Well, it probably will because we have no way to speak to them under normal terms. And I guess like Sifa's form of speaking to them would be match their size and see if they have like some other language of just like flexing back and forth.
You see a trio of frost giants and a
Oh.
pair of wolves.
Frost giants from Stormgun.
Guys, I think we could take one. I don't think we can take 3 plus 2 winter wolves.
That sounds like a challenge.
It sounds like death.
Sounds like good times.
Wait, did the Haval Spade move?
No,
Oh, okay.
these frost giants appear to be searching for something. They are very loud, so they have not noticed you.
That's fair.
They wave hello like I do with everything.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll immediately
Sure
try and
about
like
that.
walk people's hand out and be like, "Shh, no, it's gonna get us killed." It's a shame none of us speak Giganti, and I have no means of learning it. Ah.
I didn't. Once again, I didn't prepare it.
Wings.
you,
Ugh.
Need to roll a thing.
Well, we could use Leoman's hut
There's not. Okay.
to camp out right here. You
yeah,
could spend an hour.
that takes like a minute to do that.
Okay.
I don't think we have a minute.
Well, they're busy looking over there.
They
So we
are
might have a
they
minute.
are headed to the right, by the way.
Oh.
Which means they're going to see us eventually. We don't have a minute.
Wrong button. I mean, we could back up.
Yeah.
Let them pass. Set up the hut. Watch them while Narkle replaces the spell. Listen in on them.
Oh gosh, we have fire elementals. They're going to eat them. Or at least get into a spat.
Yeah, I'm gonna rearrange my spells.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if you have the time to take an hour to do that.
Take a long rest to do that.
Ah, shoot. Yeah, I can't do that.
So that's why I was saying get Sipa to cast Tiny Hut, so that we can all be in the tiny hut and they can't
But yeah,
see us.
they'll have passed by you by then, though.
Yeah. Either
A
way,
minute's a
it'll.
minute.
Yeah. Either way, it'll
I wonder
still
if
be.
we can like watch them from inside the hut.
Yeah, you can do that, but they'll just pass right by you if you're in the hut.
Yeah.
Okay, so either way, they're going to pass by us.
Yeah. That seems
Even
to
if we
be
try
the
to
only
hightail it out of
outcome and the
here.
more preferable outcome.
Wait, so is this the river right here?
Yes, the blue line is the river.
Okay,
Gosh
so
dang, those are some
Okay,
big
so
wolves.
is the direct opposite side of the river the place we need, or is it still upriver a bit?
It's upriver a little bit.
Well, okay, they're going to pass either way, so...
Okay, so guys, I have a hilarious, kind of stupid but hilarious idea.
what?
At least give these guys something to talk about later.
We just run
You
past them.
just drive by.
Hello.
We just drive by, kind of a curt, hello, and just drive on by and run across the water.
Like a friendly drive-by.
Yeah,
Drive by without the violence.
yeah, exactly.
Like I said, friendly drive-by.
Yeah, a friendly drive by.
Mhm,
It'll at least give them
exactly.
something to talk about.
They'll just be like,
What?
What was
They're gonna be like, did those fire elementals just run on water?
a pair of fire lizards pulling a
Like,
canoe with
that's-
wheels with 2 dragonborn, a lizardfolk, a flump, a dire macaw, and a null.
They're gonna be
Just-
more confused about the fire elementals pulling a wagon running across water.
You missed like 3
Yeah,
other
that's it.
things.
It's the whole. It's for everything.
Would you like to
So
do
what do
this?
you think? We should do this?
Let's
Look,
do it.
it's either that or I use Redwood expansion and then try to flex to see if they too tread the path of the swole.
No,
Okay.
no.
You
So-
could make a society check to see not SEPA, but anyway, Argrim, you could make a society check to see what you know about frost giant culture.
I will do that. Boom.
Society.
You know
17.
that SEPA's plan might work if he ended up being bigger than the frost giants, because
Oh,
the ordering of the frost giants is how jacked you are, is how much authority you have.
I look at people and be like, well, if you're bigger than they are, it would work. Otherwise, it's not gonna work.
alright, so I can't be the
More
same
swole
size as them.
equals more better.
I have to be bigger, right?
Yes, I put it in simple terms our crocodile friend can understand. More swole equals more better.
And if you turned into an
Alright.
animal, they would just see you as a giant animal. They wouldn't see you as a.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, to the river!
Yep. All right. I ready my water walk spell. Let's do this. I'm sitting shotgun with
imagine
Argum
Marco's
for this
drive. Well,
part.
actually, I'm probably driving. I'm the one who has proficiency with land
Well,
vehicles.
yeah, Argum, you're the one driving, so I'm
Okay,
sitting
you
shotgun
ready?
with you.
All right, you ready? Let's go!
Water walk, and we'll zip across. We'll zip right in front of them and go on the
Okay.
water, kind of give a
The frost
hello, and
giant.
then we
The
run
frost
right past
giants.
them.
One of the lead frost giant yells something. Sounds like a startled exclamation in Giganti.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at the
Just gonna
funny little lizard people.
just gonna wave hi as we drive by.
Smile and wave,
Our
boys.
full
Smile
speed.
and wave.
All right, you successfully make it to Nangalore.
Hooray!
They are not gonna know what the hell they just saw. Which is a lot to say, given the world this is.
Yeah. All right, you are now in Nangalore.
All right.
Nangalore. Wait a second. We never fought the giant spider. I'm gonna go fight the giant spider that's over there because I could be bigger than it.
Okay, you defeat the giant spider.
Yay! Was there anything inside the web?
No.
Oh, well, at least we have dinner for tonight.
Also, spider tooth.
That too.
Technically,
Spider tooth.
Okay.
although the anal part of me wants to remind everyone that that's technically a calicary, but
Okay.
Do you think Seaport knows about
various
this?
boxes and
No.
piles of loot we have acquired, I hunt out our brooch shaped like a bunch of grapes made of silver and gold to give to the lady for the flower.
You've returned, my subjects. Have you brought anything useful?
I believe the request was for something of beauty.
Something of beauty.
I pull out the brooch. I hope this suffices.
Bring it closer, please.
I do that.
She looks at it closely. That will do nicely. She takes the brooch from you and then just gestures to the flower. You may take it.
Okay. We have a.
While you were close up to her, make a perception check.
Ooh.
Would you like a D4 in these trying times?
Yes, I would. D4. Boom.
Mhm.
21.
She has very curly hair.
Dang. Wait.
If you don't remember, she was wearing a veil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's wearing it, man?
Yeah.
Interesting. This means nothing to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
This means nothing to us. She's a curly Q.
Okay.
Whoop-de-doo. And then later we're gonna be like, the curls.
We're like, wait a second. Oh, that's
as
what
she
that meant.
Show
as
that
she
hair.
rides off in the distance, cackling like a wicked witch.
Don't trust her, says the Guardian Naga.
Yep.
And
Wait
curly
a
hair.
second. Wait a second.
Was she also in a
Did
complicated relationship with the Sarek?
one of the hags have curly red hair?
No. And also, she doesn't
Okay.
have red hair. You
Or
didn't
not
see
red
the
hair.
color. You just saw her hair is very, very curly.
Okay, curly.
I
My
was
bad.
gonna
My
say,
mistake.
it
Wait,
turns out she's
wait.
our purple hag. You
Point is,
wanted
none
my
of the hags have
blood.
curly hair. Point is, none of the hags have curly hair.
Freaking, it looks like she's got a one-way ticket to the astral plane, but she's about to have 2 tickets.
I, okay. Oh, and we also have
I would like.
the what's it? The orchid.
Yes, you have the orchid
Okay.
now.
Yes.
Potted plant acquired.
All right.
Good for flight
Oh, right.
ritual from
Since we
area.
haven't engaged in combat, I'm gonna go ahead and take this time to actually set the suit, do my spells.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, you can do that whenever you take a long rest. So.
yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying that that's what I do. I mean like the real world time.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So. Where would you like to go next?
I'll let you guys worry about that.
Do we want to head for Havok speed, or do we want to be like, nah, it's going to be a whole bunch of frost giants, and we didn't think we could take on 3. We shouldn't head for their town.
Well,
So
that
no,
is why I
Fall
am.
Speed isn't a town; it's a ship.
Chip,
Remember,
whatever.
you saw the ship there, and it's like,
Yeah.
why is there a giant long ship here?
Also, we don't have a way to talk to them.
That is what
Oh.
I am working on.
Yeah, Joey's preparing tongues so we can talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
But my point is, if we don't think we can take 3 in the woods, I don't think we can take however many's going to be on their ship.
Yeah.
If someone, Enedge,
Yes.
do you want to prepare, enlarge, reduce?
Warlocks aren't prepared casters; they're knowledge casters, aren't
Oh
they?
yeah,
Oh,
never
they're
mind.
prepared
They
casters.
are knowledge casters.
Yeah.
Dang it, never mind. Okay, scratch that plan of just making big sea
I don't
blood.
remember what level it was.
Tongues.
Yeah.
Tongues
It's either
is
a second
It's a
or
third
third.
level. It's a third level spell.
Okay. So I could have
Um,
swore I saw that I could take it.
let me check.
I must be blind. There it is. I found it.
Okay.
Uh,
Tongues. Don't have a lot of spell lists actually.
probably because they're just the magic learn their language spell.
Yeah. So yes, where would you like to go next?
Okay, so based on
Well,
what we have with our side quests, it's either to the frost giants,
or to Elmo,
or
which is in the exact opposite direction.
Well, to
I mean,
Omu would mean to cure Sabal.
yeah. I mean, in theory, I suppose we could go to Port Nianzaro to sell the last of our junk, and I could look around for like a universal dictionary encyclopedia. That's what it is, universal encyclopedia. So I can.
I have been
Whatever.
stockpiling on snake venom.
So we could go there to sell some junk.
God, I really don't.
Don't what?
I don't know what spell to sacrifice for tongues.
What's the other second level supposed to get?
Well,
It's
all
ugly.
the spells I have for my third slot are extremely useful. It is Remove Curse, Spirit Guardians, and Water Walk.
Well, you
Oh
don't
wait,
need
what's your
to.
first level spells?
You don't need to.
You could just
You
get
don't.
rid of a
Yeah,
first level
you
spell.
don't need to prepare a third level spell as a third level spell. You could prepare like all third level spells if you wanted to.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it would just be unwise.
Okay.
Because you only have, limited slots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So just
okay, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'll
there's
go
no
ahead
limit.
and I'll go ahead and get rid of one of the first level spells I've never used.
So I think really it comes down to one of, or I suppose we could go to Itza. I don't know why we would though.
I'll
But
get
I
rid
was reading through my notes. I did remember seeing that Sipa has a rune of travel to teleport us back to Itza.
Oh yeah, we do. We forgot to use that.
It's a one-use item.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So it's okay that we didn't use it.
Yeah.
So I think
what you could do is
do.
if you wanted to sell stuff, you could go to Kir Sabal and use that to fly back to Port Nyanzaru, sell stuff, and then.
So how long does the flight last from Kir Sabal?
Let me check.
I was thinking we use the ability to teleport to Itza as a way to quickly exit Omu.
That thought literally just came to my mind. That's what I was about to say.
The benefit
Like,
lasts
let's
for
keep
3 days.
3 days, okay. And how far can we fly with it in a day?
Pretty dang far. Like you'd be flying
Like,
real fast. Like
in
with
theory, could we get from
you'd have more than
Kir
enough time.
Sabal?
Is my point.
Okay, Kir Sabal to Nyanzaru to Omu from Nyanzaru.
Yes.
Okay, so we could do that.
Let's go ahead and see if we can at least figure out what's going on with the frost giants.
Okay, to Valspide.
Okay.
Speed, whatever.
Because I'm able to prepare that.
Honestly,
so.
Run along the water we go.
I know this is gonna sound bad. I'm really tired of rolling for random encounters.
All right.
So.
Yeah.
Well, there is a way to prevent this. However, I don't.
Pass that phrase.
Okay. Well, no. It's wait. Hold up. What are the logistics of Liamin's tiny hut? Can we, in theory, cast it on the wagon, and then we can move the wagon?
Sure.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to roll for like 50,000 more encounters, because it just.
Okay. Right. Anyways, we have arrived.
All right, the Volspeed. You have arrived at the Volspeed. You see, 3 frost giants aboard the ship and 2, on the beach.
Should we approach the ones on the beach?
Well, there's only 2 of them there.
I say we go to the ones at the beach.
Right.
Do they have any wolves with them, or is it just the 2 giants?
Just the 2 giants.
Okay. Fantastic.
All right.
Narkwol.
Wait, how many? Okay, it doesn't say. Okay, I think I can only do this to one person.
Yes.
Yeah. So
all right.
yourself.
So who would it make the most sense to be our speaker?
Inej has the highest charisma.
Yeah.
Yes.
Inej has the highest charisma. But Argum has our best knowledge.
Inej has telepathy.
Oh, Inej?
So,
Oh, Inej has telepathy. Okay.
Yeah. So she could telepathically keep the rest of you in the loop.
I have an idea.
Okay.
We're gonna cast Redwood expansion first, and then I'm gonna pick up Inej and put her on my head. Now she is the tallest.
That wouldn't work. Frost giants aren't smart, but they're not that stupid.
Okay.
Most swole. I told you
to borrow from an amazing anime. What the hell are you doing with two faces? But yeah, so I'm gonna go. All right. Walk over to my sister. Slap her. Slap her in the face. Now she understands languages. Touch spell.
I'm gonna kick you in the shin.
I made it turn to Inej and be like, could you not? Until
He says
What?
in Goblin.
please, just wait
All
till
right,
we're done talking with the giants. Then you can smack it back.
Are you going to talk to the two giants on the beach or the three giants on the ship?
I think
The two
better to
giants
go
on the beach.
That way, if it dissolves into a fight, we can take them easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They obviously notice you approach.
Mhm.
You got this.
What are you supposed to say to them?
Hail, strangers!
Hello there.
I whispered to Inej,
What brings you to our ship?
What brings us to their ship?
I was gonna have you ask them what they're doing here. Be like, ask them, just tell them, we were interested to know what brings frost giants down here to this tropical place.
Well, what brings frost giants to this tropical place? Kind of seems.
We search for the Ring of Winter at the behest of our Jarl. It was
You really
stolen.
think
It was
a ring of
stolen
winter
from
would be
us.
here?
It was stolen from us.
Oh.
And the perpetrators fled here.
What do I know about the Ring of Winter?
Make an Arcana check.
/R D20 plus D8. Sifa, do I have a guidance? Question mark.
Yeah, I want to know what some
You-
Ring of
you-
Winter
what?
is. The
Why?
bane of my. Well, actually, does Sipa know what winter is?
No.
He lives in a tropical
No,
environment.
he does not know what winter is.
17.
I'm very
You've
curious
heard of the
what
Ring of Winter.
is.
It's all you know about it is that it is an immensely powerful magical ring.
Aha. Ask them who they think stole it.
Okay, well, who do you think stole it?
His name is Arthas Simber.
Simba?
I'll just put it in the chat here.
Simba.
Yeah, not only are you trying to do a Nordic accent, but it sounds like an awful name.
Siegfried.
Poor guy. Poor name.
Where'd you put it?
In the Foundry chat.
It's in the Foundry chat. Yeah.
And where do you think it is?
He is somewhere here in Chult. We have been searching for him for quite some time in this tropical hell.
And you've gotten nowhere except from this beach?
Roland.
We stand guard over the ship. Our captain and other search parties are scattered across the peninsula.
Reported anything bad?
We might have scared the crap out of the captain.
Would they happen to have two winter wolves with them?
Oh my god, that was
Yeah. Did the captain happen to have two winter wolves with him?
Some of the search parties took wolves with them, yes. I do not know how many were with the captain.
Okay.
We saw some of them a week ago.
Yeah, I saw some of them a while back.
Interesting.
Gave them something to talk to over the fire.
They didn't find it.
Yeah.
Or at least we don't think they found it.
I wonder if they have any leads.
Wait, does Sipa know who Artist Simber is? You know, because of Sipa as an individual who always says hi to everyone, as someone in some passing situation ever said their name.
You do not remember meeting anyone named Artis Simber.
Okay, never mind.
I have Inej ask the giants if they can describe Artus Cimber.
Can you describe Artist Simber?
Just a moment. Let me go to the book here so I can tell you.
Is he a pasty white boy?
I don't remember.
Probably.
I do not remember. He is a man about your size, dressed in green rags.
Ah, a giant leprechaun.
No, he is no leprechaun. He is a human.
Oh,
Do you know what he wants with your ring?
It matters not. He stole it from the Jarl. It must be reclaimed.
Understandable. Do you know if your compatriots have any leads?
We know him to be in Chult. We know not where. We are searching for him still.
Aha.
my bet is that he is in part the Enzaro.
That or Omu. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, he did say it was a man, and Omu, I believe, is infested with Yuan Ti. And
Mhm.
from what I remember, I think it's just. Listen, I, would Seeper know that snake people just don't hang out with other people? Or.
Yes, he would.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
And
Interesting,
since every.
interesting insight. We will continue our searching. If you have any information on him, please bring it to us.
What do we get in
We
return?
will do.
All right.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, I think that wraps up the side quests because we're not a bunch of jerks who just go around randomly killing people.
I guess.
We only
mean-
go around randomly waving to people.
Mm-hmm.
By we, you mean you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I we.
I mean, while we're in Port Nyanzaru, we
We
could
is he.
check around.
Yeah,
Me
yeah.
and Boris.
Alright, so I'll say you get to Port Nyanzaru without issue, because again, I'm tired of rolling for encounters.
Um,
Goodbye, jungle.
All right.
okay.
Because we'll
So of
go ahead
things
and
to sell.
sell some stuff while doing some skullduggery.
Okay, so we have of things to sell, assuming we don't want to sell any of our dried meats. We have 3 fox pelts, crocodile skin.
I'm willing to bet we ate most of that.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Because I was like, we do have the 100 pounds of Jaguli, and since we stopped rolling for stuff, I have
Yeah.
subtracted off. I'm
On
gonna go ahead.
amount of dragon meat, which do I just mark out that I don't have any oil anymore?
Take rid of the freeze-dried monkey.
Because
I'll
we're gonna like fry it.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah,
think
sure.
that's the only way you can cook it. Okay, I have no oil anymore.
You mean, well, I would be the one cooking it. I'm the cook here. I'm the one who can actually cook things.
Yes,
And I know
but
how
I
to
have the oil.
something edible.
Okay,
Everything's edible to Sipa.
so let's see here.
Okay. Oh, we also have a chest of treasure containing engraved bone, dice, gold bracelet, small mirror, gold block, copper chalice.
Lots of random stuff.
Okay,
And then we
We
also
gotta
have
give this.
okay, we'll worry about all of the stuff you're selling in like the after session later.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sell all your stuff.
Otherwise, this will turn into
Sipa
shopping
will
episode electric
go
boogaloo.
around
yeah.
looking with his special eyes, trying to find the individual that is being spoken of.
You make no headway.
Ah, okay.
Also, we
At
have
least-
a boatload of money.
And we'll worry about what you buy and stuff later. So.
So what's our would we roll for information gathering?
That would be an insight check.
All right.
Have a D4 in these trying times.
Have a D8 in these extra trying times.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
Yeah, we have just over 4,000 gold.
Yeesh.
13.
Wow. I rolled like
That's
crap.
Gosh, freaking
Oh, Artis, I think he went off into the jungle. I haven't seen him in months. He might be dead.
Gosh,
Do you know?
freaking dang it, that doesn't
know
help.
where
It's
in the
all
jungle?
jungle.
Do you know where in the jungle?
Beats me.
South of here.
I think he said he was gonna go explore some old city or something.
Dang it! He probably went to Omu, the fool. Arkham just grumbles. Everything happens to be going to Omu. Why is everything going to that cursed
Is there
place?
any other city, old city that
Uh,
matches that description?
I don't know.
He's
Yeah.
either at Ombu or we'll
Ishav
find him
and
undead.
Isari, because that's the only two other labeled places on the map
Well,
that
I
we
mean,
haven't gotten to.
yeah.
Well, in theory, he could also be at Chiku, or
Ooh,
whatever this is down here.
it'd be Chiku.
Or the Jahaka Anchorage,
Okay.
which is just the pirates
So,
hangout.
yeah, you.
I mean,
you
I'm
rock
just saying, I would
things.
have loved to have been able to get Frost Giant help.
Hmm.
They wouldn't have helped you against a Sararak no matter what.
Gosh, freaking dang it.
Listen, you
Could they
don't
have at
know
least
that.
given us a
They
winter
could have.
wolf?
They could have walked in first,
That's
and
true. We could
then
just
we would
tell
have
them it's
found
at
out
Omu and then walk
super
in there
deadly
instead of it was
trapped.
All right. So, you're gonna head to.
Yes, we could tell them that,
We
the
could just
guy.
tell them we stick to Omu.
All right. Well, on our way back to Kirsabal, we'll tell those giants that we heard something about him heading towards old cities in the jungles.
Okay. You
More
arrive
than
back
likely,
in Kir Sabal, and let me go over to the page here. It's in this one.
I would love to be able to level up at least one more, but
You will at the end of the session. Don't worry.
oh, thank God.
The
You know damn well what I'm after.
do I?
I don't.
What do clerics get at 7th level?
Oh, yeah.
4th level spells.
That, and also, if I'm not mistaken, that's also when you get. That's also when you're supposed to get divine intervention.
No, that's
No,
10th
that's
level.
10.
Oh, it
10th
is
level.
right. Never mind.
Yeah, that's
Oh well,
10.
7th level is still good.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, no, 7th level you get just 4th level spells because you're a full caster, which means it's a dead level for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, 4th level spells is good.
Kirsabal,
Yes, it is.
I have the
Here's the
flute.
ball.
I play a little diddle on the flute to summon the bird friend.
You're back.
Yes.
It's been a while. I was worried I might not see you again.
Been busy
Not gonna
going all
lie,
over
thought
this
you were
place.
dead. It has been a bit.
All
Would you
right.
like some red dragon meat?
I pet our birds.
All right. Come on up. And they carry you up to the the city. So what brings you back to Kirsabal today?
Got the
Field plant.
I pull out the orchid.
something.
So
Something about
Asharo,
that.
Want to see you then. All right, she's in her she's in the shrine.
She's at her place.
You go and see the incredibly old Aarakocra, that's the elder.
Yeah.
You have returned. Are you here with the orchid?
I hold it up. Yes.
Very well. We will
But
begin.
combat
Are you
rules.
ready for the ritual?
I look at the others and be like, I think so. Unless anyone
Yes.
has any objections.
No, no objections from me.
No.
Very well.
Like,
She brings in some other Aarakocra.
just to make it clear, Narquil responded no to both. He when asked if he was ready, he responded no. When asked if there were any objections, he said no.
um,
Oh, you can be as
she
ready as we're going to be.
she grinds the orchid into a powder, inhales it, and then she begins to dance in circles around you, while the other Aarakocra chant prayers in Primordial, specifically Orin.
What are we gonna do about our birds?
They'll look after them.
Okay.
Yeah.
After
Yep.
she that also probably means you'd have to leave your pets, Sipa.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Can't I just carry them?
You could carry one.
Not both.
If I increase in size, can I carry both?
You won't be able to maintain
Um,
concentration
yeah, you
that
won't be
long.
able to maintain concentration that long.
We have to
You have a
fly
point there.
All day.
200 miles.
Okay, so after 10 minutes of dancing and chanting, Ashara's wings disappear off of her back, and spectral wings appear on the backs of each of you.
How
Fantastic.
You have a very fast flying speed until you reach Omu.
All right.
We're talking like wind walk flying speed. So 240 miles. What's the? In fact, yeah, she just cast wind walk on all of you for the effectively
All right.
for the duration. So, wind walk has a flying speed of 300 feet,
Oh,
and
fantastic.
so yeah, you would be able to get there crazy quick. Like take like a day to get to Omu.
Okay. I am first of all, before we take off, I'm gonna make sure our buddies are taken care of.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we'll watch after your birds and dog and boar while you're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll
Meanwhile, the
Take care,
and the
Bell.
back of the car are flying with us.
Yeah.
hopefully
Take
we'll
care,
see you.
Belrad.
Hopefully we'll
Iris.
see you again. Hopefully we'll see you again. Omu's pretty dangerous.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
I'm gonna.
Do we want to see about Brass Dragon help?
I think we already got help from the brass
Yeah,
dragon.
you got your weapons upgraded from the brass dragon.
Yep. We got all
Yeah.
the help we're gonna get from anybody. Nobody's gonna raid this place with us. They're gonna help with some stuff. They're not gonna. They're not coming with us. They're not suicidal.
Yeah. You reach Omu, so I am going to start reading. I'm pretty sure there's something I can read for this.
There better be of so many things hinge on this.
All right.
Omu lies in. Oh no, here we are. The jungle parts to reveal a dead city enclosed by sheer cliffs. Ruined buildings and stone boulevards rise like ghosts from the floor of the misty basin. Colorful birds glide overhead. A waterfall pours into the basin, creating a swollen river that floods much of the city before draining into a deep rift filled with molten lava. A ruined palace lies a few hundred feet from the edge of the steaming abyss. Every 100 feet or so, on the edge of the cliff tops, a vine-draped gargoyle perches, staring down at the ruined city. It has the face of a devil with its mouth agape in a silent scream.
Mm.
Welcome to hell, guys.
Um,
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here.
Careful now. We're still we're still in Faerun. We're not in Avernus or anything crazy like that. So we're not quite that bad.
Yeah,
yet.
but we have officially reached the part of the campaign where things are going to get extra deadly.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I was just knocking on some wood, so knock on wood.
So, I need to do something to this map actually before I forget, so that I can actually see the darn frickin'. There are these. There we go. I'm gonna unhide some markers so that I can actually see where they are. Anyways, we're gonna end the session there. You all level up.
Fantastic.
We may or may not be back next week. Who knows? So bye bye now.